Welcome to the powerful Komiksman podcast. Woo! Good evening. Uy, ang gulo ng buhok ko. Okay lang, lagi naman maggulo ang buhok eh. Teka lang ha. Okay, so thank you for everybody who's watching. Uy, please share this video. I have a very awesome guests kasi banda. This is a Jamcast episode, by the way, and we're streaming 10 p.m. and let's just get a few things out of the way. This show is brought to you by this is co-produced by Paradigm Shift Productions. Please check out so Paradigm Shift Productions, they're the ones who tip us with bands and the artists, especially musicians, to guest on the show. So Nigel, Gab, and the rest of the gang, check out Paradigm Shift Productions. They, ano tawag doon? Nagpo-prod sila ng mga gigs and events. So if you're a musician or a music fan, check out the Facebook page, Paradigm Shift Productions. And you're gonna see the schedules of the gigs. They have this performers block events scattered all over the month, and minsan sa Upper House, mostly Upper House, BGC, and also in Conspiracy for those who are in the north of the metro. And also, if you're a musician yourself, you can check it out as well. Basta kasi they do open mics eh. So, alam mo yun, instead na nangangarap ka lang parate, di ba? That's what you need to do, di ba? Yeah. Because a lot of the artists don't know how to start. So maybe that's one thing that you can do. Just go to a gig, look for the promoter, and then maybe magpalista kayo kung para for the next gigs. Pero of course dapat magaling kayo, ha. Hindi pwede kay Nigel yung basta-basta. Pero if you have confidence in your craft, then you should go for it, definitely. Okay, so and also this show is brought to you by Mucha Lux Cakes, which is wala kami. Unfortunately, I really apologize to you guys. Super sarap nun. Oo nga eh, pero swerte kasi kapitbahay ko lang to. Yeah. Hindi na natin i-disclose kung saan. Kapitbahay ko lang. So, I don't know, maybe baka magdamagan kami dito at and also, what else? Yun lang. Like and share this page, and also Paradigm Shift Productions, and also my guests page in Instagram. And by the way, we're also live streaming on YouTube, and of course in this Facebook page, the Powerful Komiksman podcast. Check out and the audio of this recording is gonna be uploaded to on Spotify and Apple Podcast as well. So if you're new to Pinoy podcasting, you just stumbled upon it. And well, podcasting kasi it's just usually just audio, but since maarte ako and gusto kong pahirapan ng sarili ko, mga more than 1 hour din tayong nag-set up. So, and also nag-iimbita pa ako ng musicians. So, feeling ko wish boss ako dito. Wish ko lang. Anyway, so this yun, introduce ko na kayo. Ken ba o Ken?
Ken.
Yun. I butchered the introduction. Ulit natin. Ken.
Hi.
And also Ken is Christine, Edsel, and Nimrod or Rod. Rod for anong gusto mong Rod na lang. Just Rod. Okay. So Ken is one of the fastest rising artists in the industry. Kasi you just
thank you for that.
kasi you said you just started the band May. And now you are signed, and now you just did the wish bus earlier before coming over here. Now you're Tpkp Jamcast. So, ang lupit nyo. yun talaga eh. So, tell us about your band.
Right.
Who wants to start? Okay, the band.
Lapit ba?
Yeah, the band was formed. We actually were friends from medical school pa, no?
Yun.
Yeah. So we met each other in 2012 when we
We were forming a band
Yeah,
for
no,
hindi,
actually,
magkakabarkada na tayo.
yeah, magkakabarkada na kami, pero yung start talaga, kayo lang yung sa band. Wala
Yeah,
pa ako
yeah.
dun sa first year eh.
Oo nga, wala.
So we have a yearly battle of the of the bands back when we were in med school.
Med school? What school?
FEU.
FEU.
Interview.
Okay.
So we have a band. He's the drummer, I'm the vocalist. Tapos naghahanap kami ng isa pang vocalist. Ayun, hanap namin
Yeah,
si
to do
Rod.
songs
Tada!
sana. Tapos nung nagiinuman kasi kami doon. Yung apartment ni Edsel yung parang frat house namin.
Okay.
Frat house.
Frat house.
Sige.
Quote unquote.
Disclaimer, hindi po kami friends.
Disclaimer, wala kami. Anyway, yun. Nung nagja-jam kami sa kanila, and sinabi nila sa akin, oh, you can sing pala. Why don't you join our band? Sabi ko, sige, why not? Tapos, we started doing cover songs na rin. Eventually, picked up yung pace. Cover. We seldom do gigs. Bihira lang talaga. Pag may time lang. Then, fast forward upon graduation and after taking the board exam, just nung May, Edsel had the idea na, why don't we make our own album or make our own song? So actually, nag-start lang yan sa isang song.
Wow.
Yeah. The first song we ever wrote was called Lose It.
Lose it.
Lose It, yeah.
Okay.
Tapos, nagustuhan niya and he said like, gawa na lang tayo ng EP. From my understanding, an EP was a collection of 5 to 6 songs. So, gawa ka pa ng 5
Minsan
bang
3 lang eh, di ba?
Yeah.
3 to 5, mga ganun, okay.
Pero 3, I think, technically it's called LP.
Okay.
LP yung 3 songs. So, ang original goal namin was just to make an EP, so group of 5 to 6 songs. Para lang, meron, self-fulfillment lang.
Yeah. Wala talagang plan.
Actually,
And
ganun naman talaga. No?
Tapos at that time, papunta ako sa Camiguin Island. Kasi I was supposed to work there as an island doctor.
Wow.
Parang moonlight yung term namin doon. Pero basically, it's just freelance.
General practice.
General practice, nag-freelance ka as a doctor.
Pero did you choose that location? Or,
Yeah, I did.
Or were you parang
Assigned?
assigned yun?
No. I chose it.
Talaga? And bakit? Bakit sa Camiguin?
Hindi pa ako nakapunta doon eh. Hindi pa ako nakapunta
Okay,
doon.
okay.
Parang vacation/work.
Tapos while sa Camiguin, I took kasi nandun na rin ako sa parang ganda ng vibe, very very summery. I took it upon myself as a personal goal na kailangan pag after na pabalik ko, meron na ako nasulat na songs. So
okay.
it worked out for me pretty well. Nakapagsulat ako ng total of 5 songs dun.
Okay.
Sa 10
days, 5 songs.
Yeah.
Wow. You were in
So
a
it
roll.
was pretty quick.
So may ano ka pa? Hindi ba? Hindi ko natatanong. Anyway. So, pero why were you so inspired? Nun? Sino bang kasama mo?
Wala, ako lang. One, yung reason siguro kung bakit mabilis, kasi there was nothing else to do there pag gabi.
Okay.
Pag after na nung morning clinics, tapos yung round sa patients na nandun, I was sleeping din in the hospital din kasi.
Talaga?
Para may sarili akong quarters doon.
Okay.
Pagdating na ng gabi, wala na akong ginagawa. And usually, I'm a nocturnal person. So gising ako usually until mga 2 a.m.
Yan. Okay.
Tapos, pag gabi, wala na, sobrang tahimik na doon. So, I'm just left there with my music and just writing songs.
Did you have a guitar or?
I did not. Yung ginawa namin, medyo parang long distance songwriting. May internet naman doon.
Okay.
Yeah, so Edsel would send me demos ng ginagawa niyang ng tracks,
Beats.
tapos beats.
Okay.
Tapos kung may idea ako, usually sulat namin. Tapos isend ko sa kanya yung lyrics and vocal arrangement.
Pull the mic na lang.
Yeah, sure.
Para mas comfortable. Yan.
So I would send the lyrics and the vocal arrangement, tapos kung magugustuhan niya, he'd make something out of it. Tapos nung pagbalik after the duty, pagbalik ko na sa Manila, yun, sabay-sabay na namin re-record yung 5 songs.
Wow.
And then from there, it just kept going on.
Gaano katagal kayo nag-record ng 5 songs?
Yung record part madali.
Lapit ka na konti.
Yung record part madali.
Oo.
Yeah.
Yung production.
Production yung
talaga.
matagal.
Actually, there was one person na talagang promotor ng Ken. It was him and
Yeah.
he's parang it just started na nag-experiment siya with his mga keyboards, mga di ba, mga
Yeah.
yung innovation. Right?
Actually, nag-practice na kami, nag-record na kami before, way back, na pwede palang pang-record yung mic ng garage band, ay ng rock band, yung pang PlayStation.
Ah, talaga?
Yeah, we were using a makeshift mic dati.
Oh, kumbaga parang indie talaga. Indie.
Yeah, sobra. Tapos garage band was free sa
Yeah.
MacBook naman. Tapos, record nga tayo. Ganyan. Tapos, wala. Naging parang sineryoso namin. Nagustuhan namin yung ginawa namin.
So basically, nung med school, parang he was practicing as an amateur producer na rin. Until
okay.
eventually he picked up na parang nag-invest rin siya sa equipment and yung production namin gumanda ng gumanda.
No. Your music is described as pop synth, right?
Yeah.
So ano yun, ang pop synth pag naaalala ko parang mga Keen, mga ganyan.
Yeah,
Di ba? Ganun. So parang ganon.
Parang ganun.
Pero right now, of course, this is a Jamcast. We're gonna be playing some numbers from ng mga original songs nyo. And unfortunately, acoustic guitar lang gagawin natin. Pero you gotta check out Ken on their page, social media to get the full shebang. Yung talagang lahat ng feel ng music na sa band. Okay, so how about you, Christine?
Yes.
Yung pala, isa pa lang gusto kong tanong pala. Ito dapat yung opening ko pala eh, sorry ah. Parang you guys are in the medical profession, 'di ba? Parang a lot of artists here, whether you're musicians or illustrators, parang sinasabi, mag-doktor kayo. 'Di ba? Yun ang gusto, mag-doktor ka na lang anak, 'di ba? Wag ka mag-artist.
Yeah.
'Di ba? Parang ganyan. Pero kayo ginawa nyo, 'di ba? Siguro ang saya ng magulang yun. Anyway, so how about you? Did you leave the songwriting task on him, or are you what involvement do you have?
We both write the songs
Okay.
naman.
Ah, I see.
We both have our own compositions.
Ah, nice.
Pero usually kapag gumagawa kami ng songs, we also consult after ng writing, I also consult kung ano yung mga pwede kong gusto nyong improve dito.
Yeah.
So
Parang
everyone has their part.
It's a team effort.
We want it
talaga.
to be a team effort. Ayaw kasi namin na parang ako lang yung songwriter. Siya lang yung songwriter.
Diba? Alright. Okay, so right now let's hear one of the songs muna.
Yeah, sure.
Para pampainit. Okay.
What are we gonna do?
Kanina pa kami salita na salita.
Oo nga eh.
Magaling
Para
ba
since
itong mga to?
Jamcast naman tayo. Well,
Sino ba tong mga to?
it's gonna be a long night of teka, gusto ko lang camera.
Ano gusto?
Okay.
Pardon.
No.
Meron akong obo.
Okay, so you are watching Jamcast, the Powerful Komiksman podcast with Ken. Thank you for everybody who's watching. Please share. Ang dami nanonood. Ayan baka kilala niyo yung mga nagka-comment.
Hi guys.
Joyce. Joyce.
Hi, Joyce.
Nicole Romero. Powerful Gek Pobre. Alwin Halova. Send them your hearts. Dominic McLeod Johnson. Humbeline Babaran. Of course, Nigel Villanueva of
Hello, everyone.
Paradigm Shift Productions. Okay.
some time to get used to. It's alright. No, you don't have to hold back for tonight. Just stay like this forever with arms tight. I never wanna let go of you. Does it feel like I wanna hold you? Feel my heart racing towards, is this real? 'Cause it's taken me some time to get used to. Late night drives, dancing in the streetlights. Late night drives, never felt so alive. Late night drives, deep into the summer skies. Late night drives, never felt so alive. Never felt so alive. Never felt so alive. Never felt so alive.
Yeah! Anong title ng song na
So
yun?
that was Late Night Drive. That
Late Night
was
Drive.
the first ever single that we released
When did you release the
July
single?
19.
last July.
Kaka-release lang. Ang bilis nga ng mga pangyayari sa banda na to, no? Saan nyo siya ni-release?
Spotify.
Spotify. Pero from what I heard, parang you were also already signed by a label.
Yeah,
Parang-
Yeah.
we were signed wait lang.
May
No. June 26.
mayroon June pala.
June.
June 26.
So paano, alam mo yun, yung ibang mga artist parang ang tagal na, tapos biglang di nila malaman kung anong gagawin nila para.
Actually, nagulat nga kami.
Yeah.
So what happened?
process, yung-
What went right? Alam mo yun?
Feeling ko naging reverse kasi siya nung parang naging reverse siya nung process ng na tinatahak
In
ng
typical
usual,
na
yeah,
musician.
typical
Like how?
musician.
Normally, parang musicians would write their songs, and then they would gig it. After gaining some popularity, they would submit the songs to the label, and it would depend on the label if they would want to sign that particular artist or not.
Okay.
Yan yung usual na set.
Yeah, usually,
Na route.
usually daw, pag hinahanap ng label, parang both the record and the live.
Mm.
What's funny is, nung nagpasa kami, okay yung EP nyo. Kaya nyo bang gawin niya ng live?
We
Tatry mo namin. Ganun.
Okay. Sa bagay, no, that makes sense. Kasi if you can't perform the song
Yeah.
live the way it sounds in the record, okay.
Yes. And I think that, that was a challenge talaga dun sa atin.
Mhm.
Right?
Tapos, do you remember our first ever gig, guys?
Oh yeah, we sucked.
Talaga?
It was
Where? So, tell us about it.
So
Embarrassing.
bad as in gabi. Tapos we even invited
Yeah.
the A&R
the
from
A&R
Warner.
yeah.
Tapos we announced to people na we're under Warner. Mga ganun.
Okay.
Tapos sobrang talaga.
Rookies.
Kalat talaga.
Hindi ko na
Sobrang,
ayoko na.
it was so embarrassing.
Yeah, pero it was
Where
most-
was it?
Route 196.
Sa-
route,
Yeah.
okay.
Pero it was technical problems kasi.
Okay.
What happened was sobrang hindi ko marinig yung sarili ko while singing. So I was like screaming while singing. And
What happened kasi is, di ba, yung dun sa practices natin, we were so, parang comfortable with our setup.
with our setup, yeah.
Parang complicated yung setup natin na when we brought it to the stage, hindi pala siya mag-work.
Yeah, so we even had our own, we each had vocal processors installed dun sa microphone namin, and only to find out na parang sobrang ni-screw up niya yung settings nung sa
I
monitor.
see,
Yeah.
I see. So it's kasi ano nga pop
It was the
synth,
first,
di ba?
Yeah.
first namin na gig so hindi namin alam yung
Wala
mga,
talagang experience.
wala pa lang yung experience if this particular setup would work or not.
I see, I see.
Pero no excuses.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We sucked.
We suck, yeah.
Ngayon pa rin naman parang
Ano?
sorry.
We claim that
Sige.
it was because of lack of experience, pero the
Yeah.
truth was we sucked dun sa performance na yun.
Kahit ngayon parang ngayon pa lang kami nagsa-start na to gain confidence sa stage.
Mhm.
Pero before, no excuse kahit sisihin mo kung kahit
Yeah.
basta we suck.
Di ako nakatulog nun eh.
Talaga?
Yeah.
I couldn't
like
even
when,
watch our video. Parang nakaka-cringe.
yeah, I
talaga.
still cringe when I try to remember what happened then.
Well, actually, totoo yun, no, di ba? So, especially when you hear yourself, tapos,
Yeah.
But then, the good thing about it is, ang dami naming gigs pa rin. Parang, dun sa production na yun, hindi ko alam, parang siguro,
Wala na.
wala na. Pero, along the way, every time na nag-gig kami na, we start improving.
Yeah, we kept improving.
To the detail talaga.
We
So,
learn every time.
yeah, ayun yung maganda. Ayun yung
okay. So, what did you do nung nag-second gig kayo? How did you, alam mo yun, parang adjust and recuperate?
nagbawas kami ng sobrang gamit.
Yeah.
Ganun.
We stripped everything down. Tapos we started rehearsing dun sa yung mga, I wouldn't say,
Mas simple yung setup.
I wouldn't say kung saan na lang, pero we started rehearsing dun sa mga crappy studios just to parang get everything back to the basics.
Okay.
Crappy
walang
studios,
effects.
meaning sa bahay.
Oo.
Sa bahay namin.
Yeah. So parang we have to sound good here. Kasi if we don't sound good here, parang hindi natin pwedeng asahan yun dun sa
Tama.
real stage. Yeah.
Tama. That makes sense. Okay. So, pero kailan nangyari to? As in, just a few months ago lang
Yeah, just a
siguro.
few months ago, yeah.
So, and then, after the adjustments, how did it improve your live performances?
Well, actually, yung number of practices and performances na accumulate namin through the time na nagigig kami, nagigig. Yun yung naging parang practice namin. And siyempre, music is always
course.
trial and error and practice. Wala kang musician na maririnig na hindi nagpa-practice.
Okay.
So, yun, na-develop din yung chemistry namin kasi nung first gig, parang we had like what, 5 practices before yung gig na yun. And that was our 5 only practices of those songs we just wrote.
Yeah.
So, sa live kasi, meron kaming dalawang sessionist. Shout out to Alwin. Hello
Alwin.
ba? Yan,
Ay,
kanina.
nanonood siya.
Yeah, he's our keyboardist.
Yeah.
Heart. And Jingy, he's our guitarist. Jingy.
Ay, teka, di kita. Ulit.
Jingy!
Heart. Ay, teka, yun. Heart. Dito ka tumingin.
Elwin!
Sayang, hindi natin tawag doon, hindi natin sila na-invite. Are they the sessionists?
Yeah.
Sayang.
Kasama namin
They're also our
kanina.
friends.
Uy, may nagtatanong ng carrots. Oo, carrots yan at hummus.
Super sarap.
As in,
Super sarap.
check out.
Kanina pa namin hindi mapigilan yung sarili namin sa hummus na to.
Oo nga eh. We should
The
we
bomb.
should sell that then. Pero let me just show you our Miucha. our sponsor pala. The cakes. Nasaan yun? Where is it? Yan! Eto. Check out at hello.miucha on Instagram. Yan yung spelling. Yan. Tingnan nyo na lang. So, we do cakes. And all of these are vegan, by the way. Vegan sila. So, super tindi. We do, ito yung pinakabago. It's a Rebel Bar. Ayan, you can see the line. Pinipilaan talaga yan sa Mandala. This Sunday, we're gonna be in Mandala Park in Shaw Boulevard. There's a vegan pop-up place there. So kung gusto niyo mag-food trip na maiba naman, yan. So check it out, especially if you're near the place. And check out, yun nga lang, agahan nyo kasi nauubos talaga, ang bilis. If you wanna have a taste, we get there 1 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. Pero minsan kasi wala pang 3 p.m. ubos na eh.
Wow.
O, ganun
Bakyawan.
Oo.
Okay.
So,
Good luck,
so,
guys.
so,
Agahan nyo na lang.
ganun ka, I'm not even kidding. Parang ganun. Basta, siya, check it out. But,
I'm a fan of their hummus.
maybe we could add it later.
Yeah.
And then, but back to Ken. What's up, Ken? So, Ken is an acronym nung names nyo, di ba? So, why did you, sa sobrang bilis ng ito na lang.
It was his idea actually. It was his idea.
Actually, lumabas lang ako ng bahay. Tapos nandun si Rod, we were recording sa bahay. Tapos lumabas lang ako, Yossi. Ano pangalan natin? Ano ba yung name natin before that?
I love you.
Yeah.
That was our
Anyway, wala pa aming name. Tapos sabi, Ken kaya? Sabi ko kay Rod. Ano yung Ken? Christian Edson Limrod.
Nakaliteral.
Sige, okay na.
Sige na nga pa. Let's get it done and over with.
Pero may mga places na pinuntahan kami na, oh, hi guys. Sino sa inyo si Ken?
Oo nga.
Yeah, we get it a lot.
Talaga?
We get that a lot.
Oo nga. Pero kahit naka capital letters yung no?
Yeah.
Laging naka-capital. Stig. Sa bagay, no? Pero you've been, you've called yourselves Ken since when?
Since the time na na-sign kami.
Yun pa lang.
Yeah.
So, kumbaga parang, yun, parang, wala lang, hindi lang kayo makapag-decide, tapos
Yes.
biglang, kaya na nga yun.
Yun lang talaga.
It's simple, easy to remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oo nga, no?
Dati may mga dots, right?
Yeah.
Oo.
Yeah, we thought about parang adding a couple of dots in between those letters. Pero people might call us Ken.
Mm-hmm.
And we wanted to be called Ken. So we just stuck with it.
Not Ken Band.
Yeah.
Nga pala.
Oo nga, no? Ken Music. Ken Music PH. Sa bagay, no?
Yeah.
Ano ba yung name ng band natin dati?
Okay na yung
ikaw
okay
din.
na yung Ken kaysa Ken Band.
Oo nga, no? Di ba? Tapos, di ba pet peeve ng mga banda yan? Parang, dati kasi ang pangalan ng banda namin, Manoy. Manoy. Manoy Band! Manoy lang! Di ba? Parang, di ba? Tapos parang mapapano ka lang.
Well, it's just semantics, pero we just prefer to be called a group rather than a band.
Okay. I see. Bakit?
Kasi I think when people especially Filipinos and sa culture natin, when people say band, we're the idea that gets stuck is the traditional four-piece members na parang may drummer, may bassist, may guitarist, tapos may vocalist.
Yeah.
Parang dun na stuck dun sa concept na yun, and we wanted to elevate our game.
Okay.
Like we wanted to add in synths, we wanted to sound something a little electronic, and we wanted to get the millennial generation kasi we're also millennials.
Okay.
So
Are you in your 20s or early
yeah,
20s?
late 20s.
Late 20s. Okay.
So yun yung reason kung bakit we prefer to call ourselves as a group rather than a band.
I see. Well, that's okay naman. Right now kasi parang ang daming mga genres na lumalabas eh. Unlike before, mga 90s and 2000s. Although mayroong mga biglang sudden shifts, like biglang yung new metal, biglang lumabas, di ba? Parang, iba to biglang nagkaroon ng mga slapshock, di ba? Tapos they yung, syempre magbi-bleed yan into the local scene, and then kung ano na pa. Pero right now, ang dami ring genres na parang,
Ngayon parang nagmi-mix-mix na yung nagmi-mix-mix na yung mga genres eh. Nag-overlap na.
also because of technology, no?
Yeah.
Di ba?
Yeah, and also naabutan namin lahat yun. I mean, kung hindi man kami naging diehard fan of each genre, parang dumaan naman sa tenga namin lahat yun. Like from how rock evolved to like punk. Then from punk, nagkaroon ng emo, then nagkaroon ng, I think goth muna bago yun, di ba? Hindi ako familiar dun sa specific sequence. Pero
parang
yun
80s pa lang may goth na eh.
Yeah, parang
ganun
one
eh.
genre gave birth to the other.
Even
Tapos
the
yeah,
evolution of
parang-
hip-hop, diba?
Yeah.
Oo, di ba? Do you include rap in your songs or no?
And not
Hindi rap.
Actually,
Really?
hindi rap silang dalawa eh. Yung i-release namin next
That's
Kinda
not.
rapish.
Rap.
Talaga?
That's still.
May R&B touch, ganun? Or
May.
Not
I wouldn't
really.
call it R&B, pero medyo may play of words, di ba?
Yeah,
No.
it's a bit faster paced than normal. Yun lang.
Faster paced.
But
Okay.
I wouldn't
Pero
call it
parang
rap.
hindi.
Because,
I wouldn't call it
No.
rap kasi you're still singing eh.
I see. Well,
Yeah.
we gotta just listen to and figure out for yourselves.
Yeah.
Diba? I'm gonna
Bawi
stop
ko na ako.
making assumptions already.
Hindi pala siya rap.
De, pero ano parang kasi like you said kasi parang right now it's parang nag-merge yung mga genres and because of technology it makes it easier, a lot easier than
Yes.
before, diba? Parang
Even yung music, music has a different platform ngayon compared dati. Like before you had to sell physical copies
Yes.
ng mga CDs mo para kumita, no? Now it's mostly
All
free.
digital.
Yeah.
Diba? Puro digital na ngayon. Even
No.
yung promotions namin, actually we prefer to promote our stuff online.
online.
Yeah. Inaayos lang yung studio sa kanila. Pero yun yung parang eventual na plan namin.
Oh.
Like we after matapos yung studio sa house nila, we want to like record most of our stuff there tapos live tapos doon namin i-stream.
Mag-i-stream din kayo. Nice. Ayos yan. Because, well, ganun man talaga eh. Diba? Kasi like this. Diba?
Yeah, we have to
Kailangan
adapt
mo lang
kasi.
naman ng ano eh. Parang if you have the means, if you can just acquire the equipment, hindi ko pala nabanggit. You just get the right programs and the right equipment. Kung may pambili ka naman,
Yeah.
'di ba? And then and then 'yun, like yung isa pala, hindi ko nabanggit kanina, this show is being streamed via XSplit. Yun yung ano. There's a download link if you want to try it out dun sa descriptions. And ayan, and you can acquire this sorcery na nangyayari. Diba? Kasi
Yeah.
this is unimaginable back siguro 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Diba? This is not parang what? You mean I'm gonna be broadcasting with multiple cameras inside my room? And I'm gonna be streaming both in YouTube and Facebook, diba? Wala pang ang video yung Facebook dati eh, diba?
Yeah.
Tapos pa, what? Ako? Diba? Tapos manonood yung mga tao, 'di ba? Parang tapos mag-invite ako ng mga
Yes.
art guests like you guys can and kung sino pang mga I mean I wouldn't even imagine na parang they would agree to come over here. Parang it's just mind boggling na parang if you told me I'm gonna be doing this right now mga 5 years ago, 3,
Yeah.
even just 2 years ago. Di ba parang
You would question the possibility
Oh,
of it ever being happen.
Okay. Well, let's talk about technology later on. But let's sing another song.
Yeah, sure.
Okay? All right.
Song.
Yan.
What's the song? Oh, sige.
Since
Let's do
pinag-usapan na
Beautiful.
natin yan.
Beautiful.
Yeah, disclaimer mo na lang.
Okay, disclaimer, we've never actually tried this song as an
It's the
acoustic.
first time
Wow.
we're gonna
Yeah.
try.
We've never, well, this song is still unreleased and it's the first time na i-attempt namin an acoustic version. So,
Pwede
Yeah, he practiced
explicit
like 5 minutes
contents
ago.
For the kids.
Hide your kids.
hide your kids, hide your wife.
She wakes and starts her makeup on the mirror. Talk a lot of shit, but I don't see any clearer. Can you show a smile like it's standing when you look at yourself? Those insecure eyes. She works the hours straight from Mondays to the weekend. But still you play cool, my little Miss Independent. Can we take a ride? I can see from your eyes, just wanna let go. Bottled feelings inside. You don't have to hide your face. Oh baby, you don't have to change yourself in any way. You don't need need to feel ashamed. Ooh, baby, if you were wondering what I'd say, then hear me say this. I wanna let you know you're beautiful. I wanna let you know, even when you're casual. I wanna let you know, it feels just like a movie when you're walking slow. I wanna let you know, you're so fucking beautiful.
Don't care about apprehension, don't need no intervention. Wasn't looking for a story to be told, living in a fantasy in somebody's room. Wasn't really looking for glamming lights, say I was a real big fan of the hype. Just wanna say, don't need nothing, but all I want is you, all I need is you. All I can say is nobody ever treated me and made me feel this wanted. Somebody pinch me, I'm lost in a trance. All I really need is just one more dance. You don't
Have to hide your face. Ooh, baby, you don't have to change yourself in any way. You don't need to feel ashamed. Ooh, baby, if you were wondering what I'd say, then hear me say this. I wanna let you know you're beautiful. I wanna let you know, even when you're casual. I wanna let you know, feels just like a movie when you're walking slow. I wanna let you know, you're so fucking. I wanna let you know, you're beautiful. I wanna let you know, even when you're casual. I wanna let you know, feels just like a movie when you're walking slow. I wanna let you know, you're so fucking beautiful.
That was beautiful.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, ayos ay. Kanina yun yung sinasound check natin, di ba? Tapos, you nailed it now.
Okay ba? Oh, shit. First time namin i-perform.
First attempt.
Ganun talaga yung... That's what I love about this show. Kasi a lot of the artists that I invite here, parang they're forced to make acoustic arrangements. Pero I've seen some of your videos naman na
Yeah, we really do acoustic.
nag-acoustic din kayo. So.
Sayang di ko nadala yung
Looper.
Looper, may looper to.
Oo nga, yeah.
May looper to kaso pag-aaral mo.
Pero yung trick dun sa akin, actually, para medyo hindi kami mapahiya.
Okay.
Naka-pre-loop na siya.
okay.
Depende sa show.
Aha!
Yeah.
Now you know Edsel's secret.
Ayun yung sikreto. Pero minsan, okay doon na naka-live loop ka. Pero pag iwas mali, naka-pre-loop na.
Or if you want to save time.
Tell us about looping. What how is it kasi parang that's another sorcery to those who are not
Non-existent a few years
parang,
ago.
what the hell? At saka parang it's a different kind of skills a skill set to unang-una to arrange, especially yung mga parang impromptu na requests, di ba? Tapos basta it's different.
Yeah.
So tell us about looping.
Yeah. Inspiration-wise, Ed Sheeran sa guitar looping. Guitar looping sa... pero FKJ, ibang level ng looping siya. He uses software. Tapos multiple instruments. So, maybe, ako mahirap talaga nung una. Pero siguro, medyo naging edge ko was, I was a drummer. So,
Okay.
yung rhythm laging nandun. Ayun kasi yung importante na yung bilang mo tama for you to loop. Especially yung mga pedals like this one.
Yeah, and also timing.
Timing. Ang scary part kasi pag you're live looping, isang mali mo lang na apak, wala na
Oo
lahat.
nga, di ba? Oo
Wala
nga.
na lahat,
You mess
yeah.
up the whole song.
Yeah. So, ayun yung scary part.
Especially if you're performing with a band, 'di ba? With
Yes,
other,
yes.
parang may kasama ka tapos
Actually, napilitan ako mag-loop because ayun nga, nung nag-med school kami, I was stuck with these guys. I was in a band before.
Excuse me.
Before parang high school pa lang nagbaband na. I was a drummer. I was a guitarist before. Tapos parang part of my frustration was, syempre, nawala yung band ko. Hindi na ako makatugtog. I was usually on my own.
sakit yung ganun, di ba?
Yes. I'm sure, di ba? Then, ayun nga, lumabas yung looping. Okay to, you get to jam kahit mag-isa ka.
Yeah.
So yun, if you guys want to start looping, sobrang okay siya. It only takes practice. Practice lang talaga. Lahat naman ng bagay.
Oo nga.
And it's really fun. It's innovative. Yan.
Are you performing live loops, solo live loops anywhere?
Solo live loops, I haven't, wala pa tayong
Na-release
document na gano'n.
Okay.
Pero, ayun nga, yung
He does it
ginagawa
for fun.
namin is,
Yeah, we do it for fun kapag nandun lang kami sa kanila.
yeah.
Okay.
Pero pag kunyari yung yung guesting namin lately, i-loop ko na sa bahay yung most parts, tapos ipa-perform ko pa rin yung iba.
Okay.
Para at least
nandun na.
yung core, para yung tempo niya nandun. Yun yung importante.
Well, at saka you want to to free yourself up on other things
Yes,
na
yes.
pwede mong para kumapalalo yung tunog nyo, di ba?
Yeah.
So bakit kung pwede mo mang i-record yung ibang mga parts,
Yes.
then why not?
And sa equipment wise, don't let yourself be hindered by kung ano yung ginagamit mo or equipment. Basta nandun yung kumbaga nasa iyo yun eh. Like before nga nagre-record kami mic lang ng
Crappy
garage
stuff,
band ng rock band. So ayun, don't be a hint. I hope yung equipment sabihin hindi ko kaya kasi ganito lang kaya kong bilhin na hindi
Oo.
hindi ganun yun.
Well, tsaka parang you rely on your skills, your talent, and
Yes.
how you train yourself, and your training basically.
Yes.
Not just your skills, and parang you should parang just have faith in the training that you've undergone. Parang sa doktor din, di ba? Anyway, so what else? Are we gonna talk about music or pagiging doktor naman? si Christine ang tanongin natin, si Doktora. Doktora. Oo nga, no? So for those who are just joining us, Ken, all of these great musicians are also in the medical profession. And we're gonna find out more about that. So, yun. So, first of all, what kind of doctors are you guys?
Right now, we're general practitioners, but I plan to pursue pediatrics. He plans to pursue ENT.
What's that?
Sa head.
Head and neck.
Ah,
Head and neck surgery. And he plans to
A
pursue...
brain surgeon?
No.
Akala-
Brain surgeon.
Okay.
Toxic yan.
Ito, anesthesiology siya.
Wow. Are you from the same building when you were
We
ganun?
were batchmates.
Pero kumbaga yung anesthesiology
No, it's a
Pero
different...
Yes,
parang
iba
different
yung-
hospitals.
different fields.
yun.
ibang fields yun, di ba? Okay. So basically, pwede na kayong gumawa ng isang hospital kasi meron na lahat.
Hindi, kulang pa yun. Kulang pa.
Kulang pa?
Marami pa.
Ano pa?
Marami pa. Wala pang medicine.
Pero sa group namin, ang daming...
Group natin, siguro.
Ang daming anesthesia.
Malaki
Ang daming
malaki yung
anesthesia.
group namin eh.
Talaga?
Yeah.
may neuro.
Actually, kala nung batch namin, may frat talaga kami.
Talaga?
Yeah.
Ganun? Bakit?
Kasi...
Bawal kasi yung frat sa FEU.
Okay.
Pero kasi, pag nakikita kami ng mga tao, may frat house. Pero
Kasi
sa
alam mo
totoo,
yun, kapag dadating tayo, or kayo, parang group of mga 20 guys na magkakasama na, di ba? Parang, what are these guys up to?
Sabagay, no?
Actually, I missed our apartment sa FEU kasi it was an old 2-story house, townhouse,
Duplex.
duplex.
Mm-hmm.
Kahit anong oras may gising na tao.
Talaga?
Kahit
Kasi
4
people will
a.m.
just
pa
go
rin.
there.
Talaga?
Yeah.
Oh.
To
Kaya,
study,
that's why they
drink.
labeled it a frat house.
Siya talaga yun tayong puntahan ng barkada.
Pwede ko bang tanungin ang mga nangyari dyan sa frat house na yan?
Huwag na. Tanungin na.
Ikare-revoke ba ng mga lisensya nyo?
Wala naman.
Pero mostly studying.
Wow.
Pero meron talaga studying. May isa lagi nag-aaral doon.
Yes.
Hindi
Okay.
naman
Tapos yung katabi niya umiinom.
Sa baba may uminom, sa taas may nag-aaral.
Ganda.
Sa
Okay.
labas may umiinom pa, sa labas.
Grabe.
Pero it's parang for someone like me parang it's a different world talaga eh. I can't parang hindi ako makarelate dun sa katulad niyan yung medical profession o siguro mga mundo, pag may kasama ka mga lawyers.
Just imagine
Pero
being
I'm always curious kasi I'm a science nerd. So about the science and actually pwede nga tayong I'm tempted to ask you about dengue. Ganyan. Kaso pero I'm sure parang well, why not, 'di ba? Kasi gano'n naman dito eh kung saan napapadpad ang usapan talaga. Pero 'di ba parang ang tanong ko lang siguro is what are you all practicing right now?
Yeah.
Okay. So what is parang pinakang threat? Is it dengue talaga right now or
What do you mean threat?
Parang
Biggest issue.
oh yun, biggest na parang problema sa
Pero actually, uso siya ngayon.
talaga.
Yes, very
There are lots actually of issues sa Philippine yung health ng Philippines, no. Dengue is just one of the problems and it's an epidemic. So it's always a problem kasi yung epidemic siya dito.
Yearly naman yun.
May season siya talaga per year and yun, yung mga birth season, yung rainy months, yan yung ina-expect talaga natin na nag-inflate yung mga cases ng dengue natin.
Baka si Jose Maricha ng med ng dengue. Hindi, joke lang.
But there are also rising epidemics dito sa Philippines like yung tuberculosis natin. Yung cases ng MDR and XDR tumataas.
What's
MDR
MDR?
and XDR stands for multi-drug resistant and extremely drug resistant.
So,
TB.
so nag-mutate na yung mga
Yeah, that's
sakit.
what happens if when a person takes a course of anti-cox medication or anti-TB drugs, and then hindi sila magko-comply. Then
Okay.
because of yung failure nila to comply with the regimen, nagkakaroon ng resistance, antibiotic resistance. So,
Kaya nagagalit yung mga doktor
Yeah.
pag inom ka ng inom na hindi ka naman nire-resetahan.
yes, and that's precisely the reason kung bakit na-establish yung DOTS or directly observed ano ibig sabihin ng DOTS? Directly observed treatment site.
Yeah.
Double check on that, pero I'm pretty sure yun.
Okay, so parang definitely epidemic ang dengue ngayon.
Yes.
Yes.
And as a third world country, parang never na siguro mawawala sa atin. Puro mga infections.
Yeah,
Basically,
infectious diseases.
infectious cases talaga.
How did you train with yung sa pagiging doktor? Did you work on live patients din or mga cadavers? I think parang ganun ginagamit,
Yeah.
no?
Sa
Pag
medical school.
sa first year, we train on dead.
No. Sa first year, we have our basic sciences, yung biochemistry, physiology. Basically, normal muna. Normal. Then, second year, we have the abnormal, yung pathology, pharmacology. Yan. Tapos third year, we have our clinical subjects. Then, yun na yung mga diseases na and yung
Makakorrelate
therapy na. Then, fourth year, we have our clerkship or junior internship. where we get to be slaves
Slaves?
sa hospital.
Cockroaches.
Cockroaches. Yeah.
Talaga?
Slaves.
Why? What do you mean cockroaches?
We are the lowest of the lowest of the lowest form in the hospital. Kunwari, all the,
Batasan
kung
kami
ano
ng mga
maiisip
nurse.
mo na dirty work, the JIs do that. The junior interns do that.
Ah, really?
So it's
Yeah.
like a ritual that has pagdadaanan ng lahat ng mga
Everybody
magda-doctor.
goes through
Yeah, everybody goes through it.
Have you tried yung ginawa mo parang you were assigned or parang what would you call that in Camiguin?
Moonlighting? Yung freelance?
Oh, parang
That's
ganun.
something that you can do after you pass the boards and may license ka na.
Is that a requirement or is it just a personal choice?
It's a personal choice. Like after you get your license, it's your option to practice wherever you like.
Ah, really?
Parang
Eh, wa-
freelance muna.
Pero did you choose Camiguin? Di ba Camiguin is a far-flung
Yeah,
place no, sa Pilipinas. And I suppose very rural yun, di ba? And how is the medical setup dun sa lugar na yun? Is it ample or what?
I wouldn't say ample. It's, kahit saan naman sa public, especially provinces, kulang talaga yung facilities for medicine. That's
Was it the reason why you went there or one of the reasons?
Well, one of the reasons is I've never been to Camiguin. Second reason maybe. Sabihin ko din because we're here, no?
Oo.
Hindi naman sa parang hindi naman sa nagpapaka-martyr.
Yes, of
Help
course,
rin
of course.
siguro sa help rin sa mga tao na nandun. Although hindi ko talaga alam para magsalita ng Bisaya, so just I had to adapt.
How about you guys? May ginawa niyo rin ba yun? Did you throw yourself sa kung saang ano mo yun, sa kabundukan, di
Okay,
ba?
right now, I'm a full-time mom.
Oh, okay.
But he works at, Bulacan.
Actually,
Shout out sa hospital mo.
Oo nga,
Dapat
shout
mo na lang
out.
kaya yung stool mo.
I'm
Dapat mo
sure
na
you
yung
have a
stool mo.
lot of listeners from
Oy, madami siguro mga doctors na
Shout
ano,
out sa Santa Clara de Montefalco Hospital sa May Kawayan, Bulacan. Ayan. I've been a regular there for about a year. Actually, siya yung regular doon. Regular ka ba doon?
No.
Reliever siya doon. Tapos, ako yung naging regular kasi nga, pumunta siyang Camiguin. So, I was left there. Masaya yung family doon. Benign na hospital.
What do you mean benign?
Pag benign sa hospital setting, parang konti lang yung pasyente or maluwag
okay.
yung trabaho.
Okay.
So, yun, I've been a regular din. Pero nag-ikot kami before. Nakasama ko si Rod sa duty sa Laguna, tapos kinabukasan may duty naman sa North, parang ganun.
Yeah, I'm all over the place. Hindi ako nag-duty sa isang place lang. I rather prefer ko yung iba-iba para wala lang,
Clinics,
stimulating.
company clinics, mga LTO,
Yeah.
mga ganun. Ayun yung mga ang kagandahan sa Moonlight is if you really want easy money, hindi naman sa ano.
I wouldn't say that. That's not the main advantage. The main advantage siguro in my perspective is sarili mong schedule.
Teka, I got lost. What is moonlight again?
Moonlighting is basically freelance doctor.
Freelance. So, kumbaga parang you just parang magiging ano ka.
You look for
Ronin ka naman.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. You're like a
okay.
Ronin, pero you look for like siguro sa Ronin are like samurais without a master. Ronins are like samurais without a master. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do they like get paid to kill people?
I think they could be mercenaries.
They could be mercenaries ang Ronins. Okay, so siguro ang Moonlight doctors is similar to Ronins na kumukuha kami ng job offers online, mostly online.
Okay.
We have certain groups na doctors lang yung mga members, and then hospitals usually post up ads dun sa if they need a doctor, tapos yung pinapost nila yung rates nila, ganun.
So meron palang ganun.
Yeah.
Meron palang ganun. So parang hindi lang yung mga artists ang nag-freelance.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that. 'Di ba? So saan ka makakahanap ng mga postings ng mga ganyan, mga
Ang daming
moonlight?
groups.
Maraming groups,
Yeah,
pero
super
you,
daming
you,
groups.
you have to be a doctor para mag-join kasi they would
yeah.
require you to submit your license number.
Okay. I see.
Pero
Pero sa
usually-
Facebook lang meron?
Yes, Facebook lang. Tapos
Wow.
usually kasi ngayon nauso pagka-graduate mo and you pass the boards. Sobrang
1 year.
pagod mo.
Kung ayaw mo
Year off ka muna.
ayaw mag-straight.
Yeah. Ayaw mo mag-training agad kasi pag training same na naman. Ayun, pwede ka mag-moonlight. It's not as bad as you think or ayun, it's
Some would even call it lucrative.
yes,
Talaga?
It is actually.
Yeah.
Oh, well, if you get, alam mo yun, mga big time na clients, I suppose,
Yeah.
it could really pay well.
But, you know, the money is good. Huwag na nating ano sa table yun. Merong pera.
Okay.
Kasi, huwag na tayong magpaka...
Okay.
Yan. Pero, actually, marami akong natutunan. Super dami ko natutunan through this one. I'm sure na magamit ko sa training ko din.
How about the equipments? Siyempre, parang... if
That
you're
would
gonna
depend on the hospital na kung saan ka papasok. I mean, people every hospital has different equipment.
Yeah.
okay. So the hospital will be the one to call these you guys,
Yeah.
yung mga moonlighters.
Usually yung mga secretaries, yung medical secretaries.
So it's not private individuals. So
No,
parang,
no.
parang bawa ako parang ako right now parang gusto kong mag-doktor. Gusto magpatingin sa doktor. Tawagan ko nga ito makapag-Facebook. So hindi ganoon.
Yes, because hindi lahat ng hospital, not all hospitals have a in-house emergency consultant. The emergency consultant is yung doctor na pagpasok mo sa ER, yun yung doctor na may pangalan doon. Yeah.
I see. That makes sense. So basically, lahat ng hospitals, there's a ready pool of
Yes.
doctors that they can just pick people from para
Kasi every hospital needs to have at least one doctor present at the hospital at all times. So,
is that by law? Or what?
well, to function,
To function.
kailangan talaga.
Kaya, shoutout nga pala kay Dr. Coronel, thank you sa pag-relieve sa akin. Actually, duty ako ngayon.
Talaga?
Dahil sa Wish Bus and
Ulitin mo, hindi ka nakita.
Oo nga, sorry, Dr. Coronel. Thank you sa pag-relieve.
Okay, also, batiin natin si Wendy Barba Mejia and Nicole
Wendy.
Romero again. Yun. May nagre-request Sandcastles.
Wow.
Please,
Sino
fade down ng
nag-request?
doctors. Si Nicole.
Oy, Cox.
Nicole Romero.
Hi, Coco.
So,
Sandcastle.
okay, so shall we sing the next song?
Yes.
All right.
Alright, let's do sandcastles because Coco said so.
Sure ka ayaw mo ng mine?
Sige, mine.
Hindi.
Si Coco.
Sige.
Teka, lipat natin. Mukhang mas maganda siya. Dito na nga.
Basic ko lang yun siya.
Okay.
What's this?
Feeling ko, technical.
Mine. We can do mine. Sandcastles.
Strange, ever since the day you came, you stole away my heart, and with just one look, I fell apart. But I never had a chance to say that I wanted to know you more and more each day. the summertime. Love in the summertime. Love in the summertime. Love in the summertime. Wash it away, wash it away, wash it away. Love in the summertime. Wash it away, wash it away, wash it away. Love in the summertime. Wash it away, wash it away, wash it away. Love in the summertime. Wash it away, wash it away, wash it away. Love in the summertime. Love in the summertime.
Alright, so that was Sandcastles.
Pinapatapos ko muna kasi pag kinlip ko siya, tapos pag, yeah! Di ba, parang nasisira eh. So parang papala. Alam mo yun, I'm now hearing your songs and alam mo yun, ang ganda.
you.
Like what everybody's saying, di ba? Sobrang, it's great that you get to that you're given this opportunity, di ba? Na alam mo yun, to share share the songs. So what else are you planning for the band right now, or basta?
Well, actually, like, right, even before we started, we just wanted to make an album. I mean, I'm not saying we're gonna stop here, but the original plan was to at least make one album. Because nung na-discover namin na, uy, kaya pala natin magsulat.
Oo.
So we never knew kasi we never actually tried when we were still in med school. And we only realized that we had the talent to write and produce music when like it was just May this year. So yeah, yung point ni Edsel was if you plan to make an album, that's gonna stick even after you die.
Yeah.
So you're still your music will still linger on it, like years after your death. So that actually stopped. Yeah, that's true.
It's true. It's immortality.
Yeah, that's
of some sort.
that
diba?
made me realize na I think if we can do this, it's a good choice na gawin nga siya. At least attempt rather than magsisi ka, di ba?
Yeah. Regret is a bitch.
Yeah,
diba?
it is.
Pero for me, fame or no fame, money or no money, kahit ano man mangyari, parang
Accomplishment pa rin yan.
Yes.
Pati no one can stop you sa gusto mong gawin. Like, if music is your passion really, why stop it?
Yeah.
So
And also, like I said, there are lots of people, artists, musicians who ang tagal na, who's been grinding, and parang just I don't know if they just don't get it, how to push it to the next level, or maybe things just don't fall into place, or for whatever reason hindi nangyayari yung, they don't get a break basically. Parang hirap na hirap silang magkaroon ng break. I don't know what's probably siguro meron din silang within themselves na issues, maybe mahirap silang kausap.
What happened with us kasi is yung type of music siguro namin, very sakto siya sa age ngayon na
What?
Ang hirap magsalita, hindi pa naman kami sikat.
Oo nga eh, pero
Well, it's all just
kahit
ganun
naman
din.
kami nagsistrive pa rin na kasi talagang todo promotions kami right now.
part of the grind talaga.
Well, parang, diba, that's what they say din eh, parang live as if you've made it already. So,
Well,
there's that mentality.
I think I'm just so really surprised right now of the reaction of the audience sa amin, with their friends sa amin na sobrang gustong-gusto yung music namin. So parang we're really thankful na talagang
You gotta be lucky.
yeah.
You gotta be lucky. And well, in my perspective, I think the reason why most artists fail in music is because they give up too early.
Oo, diba?
Yun yung ano. Like things don't always fall in place the way you want them to. So swertehan din talaga eh. Like I would never have probably made an album on my own without these two.
Yeah. Do you think it's also positioning? How do you think parang you position yourself?
Well,
into-
strategy has
gumagana?
plays an important part in it. You have to be like strategic in every move you do.
Yeah.
But also ano pa ba?
Yun. Like he said, may plano talaga.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Pero usually,
calculated yung mga moves?
yes, pero
is it?
actually, kahit iplano mo, hindi naman siya lang
Hindi mo
magfo-fall.
ma-predict talaga na
Sa kung paano mo siya na-imagine na mangyayari. Pero yung plan pa rin, resilience has a part,
Yeah.
tapos adjustment, syempre. Tapos sobrang tibay ng loob. Tama
Yeah.
yung sinabi ng
Guts.
mga
Like
guys
advice,
around
yeah.
us before, sabi nila,
You
kailangan
have to have
matibay loob mo
guts.
dito.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, there's also wala sasabihin ko. There's also parang sometimes if you're aiming for a goal and then you get sidetracked, you get detours here and there. Pero you never parang take those detours, 'di ba? Parang take hits if you need to, but never lose sight of the finish line. 'Di ba? Parang it's that is the goal, 'di ba? Parang and then you just whatever it takes, kung halimbawa biglang may ibang opportunity, sayang din kasi eh. And but then never lose sight of what you really want to achieve. Yun lang nga siguro. Ayun. So what else? Can we sing another song?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Mine.
Ano song to?
Mine daw, sabi ni Coco. I heard, nakita ko yung sinabi.
Oo.
Kulit ni.
I saw mine.
Ano sabi ni Ryan?
Listening to Ken's music is like being stuck in a eternal summer road trip, and we're loving it.
Yeah. Listen-
Thanks, Ryan.
Yes.
Si Ryan yung
Ryan Yana.
may very close friend from Santa Clara.
Awesome.
So-
Hi, Rai. Share the live stream. Support Ken. Kasi nakikita namin pag may nag-share,
Yeah.
pag sinare nila, may nakalagay sharer. Diba? So,
Ay, shoutout din ako sa hospital ko.
Yeah.
Shoutout pala ako sa Ace Baliwag.
bakit?
It's one of the hospitals na medyo tumagal kasi ako dun eh.
Okay.
Like I lasted there a few months.
Okay.
Normally kasi I don't last, parang reliever lang ako.
Okay.
Day to day lang sa different hospitals. Pero dun sa Ace Baliwag, I stayed there and I got to be friends with lots of the employees there, like guards, nurses, staff. So yun. And I'm going back tomorrow para sa bloodletting.
Awesome.
So yun, shout out lang sa bloodletting. Yeah.
Donate ka?
No, ako yung
Duty.
Not talaga.
Not duty, hindi siya 24 hours. Parang 8 to 2 lang.
Lahat ba ng mga doctors, kahit yung pinakang ultra successful, dumaan sa mga ganyan na...
Of
Yeah.
course.
Kahit yung clerkship.
Talaga?
Everyone
So,
has to.
kumbaga parang, kasi most of the time you just see the, doctor, parang,
Yes.
ang yaman, very successful, pero...
Yung mga, usually, I can say this for a fact, yung mga pinakamatataas na doctor, sila yung may pinaghirapan.
Talaga.
And sila yung dumaan sa pinakailalim.
Most of the time naman talaga, ganun eh, di ba? Parang you go through everything. Alright. Okay, let's sing!
Alright. This is
Mine.
mine.
time since I saw you smile, wondering what's been on your mind. I know that it feels like wasted time. How can you say you're doing fine? Is even worth it, baby? You gotta know where to draw the line. If only you'd be mine, baby, then I'd be sure to make you shine. You make me wanna give it all to you. I wanna show you all that I can do. So can you be mine? Can you be mine? Can you be mine? Can you be mine?
I've been so lost into your eyes. Didn't notice how time flies. It feels like we're strangers to the night, patiently waiting to collide. Have you been lonely, baby? I could be sure your eyes met mine. If only you'd seen me, baby, there'd be no need for sad
You make me wanna give it all to you. I wanna show you all that I can do. So can you be mine? Can you be mine?
Ganda, ang ganda, ang ganda. Wow, this is alam mo yun, this is the best ginawa ko best project na ginawa ko sa buhay ko. Kasi I get to hear bands like you guys and
Thank you.
perform songs that obviously nanggaling sa puso and very
Raw.
very raw and very intimate and very personal and very sincere, diba? And it's just beautiful, and it is an honor hearing
Thank you,
it here up close. Pasensya na din sa mga pero at least I get to share people like you, especially upstarting, nagsisimula early in your career as a group, and alam mo yun, I'm sure you're gonna be you're gonna reach far
Hopefully.
far more than that. Alam mo yun, this is just a start, and it's a hell of a start, man. So is there a pressure na parang we're in for we're hitting the ground running, and then alam mo yun, you get what I mean?
I think it goes both ways. Yes and no. Well, would you like to elaborate?
Binabato mo sa akin
yes.
pag
Kung bakit
mahirap
yes.
ka sa
I could answer no.
Well,
Ano ba sa inyo? What do you think? Kasi tatlo kami. We have to like come up with
May
an answer
consensus.
first.
I think at first there was so much pressure, 'di ba? Kasi as young doctors, everybody expects us to pursue the medical degree na tuloy-tuloy lang.
yeah.
It's not always na people like us pursue our passion. So because of that, because we chose to pursue our passion this time, medyo may pressure, yeah. Kasi we really have to make a mark on this. Because it has to be, we really want to make this worth it.
Yeah.
So, yun. Diba? Ano masasabi mo?
Okay, for me, I guess a way for siguro yes, there is some to some extent some pressure. But like the way I get by is like I think or I tell myself na okay, worst case scenario, hindi kayo sisikat.
Oo.
That's it. No one's gonna die.
Oo nga.
Yun yung for me. Like, unlike nun sa medicine na parang okay, if you fuck up, someone's gonna die. Yun yung okay, so kailangan kong mag-focus doon. Pero kung sa music, I'm not saying na hindi ka mag-focus sa music, pero yan, worst case scenario, yan. No
You can
one's
live
gonna
with
die.
it.
Yeah, you can live with
parang
it.
it's
At least
not the end of the world.
hindi ka magdadamay ng ibang tao.
Yeah, and also like you said kanina, it's parang parang time just goes by
Yeah.
Next thing you know, parang you're 45, 50
Yes.
years old, and you didn't get to do something that
Yeah.
that you could have done.
I guess we're just trying to enjoy it. At least I am.
Oh,
I'm just trying to enjoy it. I'm not like putting too much weight on my shoulders or anything.
well, that's a good attitude towards it. Yeah. How about you, Christine? Would you prefer Tin or Christine?
Tin,
Or-
Tin.
Tin, okay.
Tin. Ikaw magsalita.
I-represent mo na lang ako.
Well, if it's if okay lang naman if parang if it's too early to I mean we'll just see. Di ba parang ganun?
Yeah.
Di ba? Ganun naman talaga eh kasi.
Let's just go with the flow.
Yeah, it takes. I mean, like
Well,
gaining
we're doing
popularity
everything
takes
we
time.
can naman para to promote our music. Let's just see.
Let's
If we
just
get
see.
there, we get there.
Yeah.
Basta ako, paproduce ako nagpaproduce, promise. Sa lahat ng, kung may fans kami. Sa
Meron
konting
na
fans
ito,
namin.
punong-puno nga eh. Punong-puno nga.
Hindi
Nanonood
ako,
sila.
hindi ako tigil mag-produce. Yun lang, promise ko sa inyo, yun lang. So, kahit mag-training kami, produce pa rin ako. Yun lang yung promise ko.
That's the spirit. Awesome. Oh, gusto pa nila ng nabibitin sila ng pa isa-isang kanta eh. Baka gusto niyo po ah.
May kanta pa ba kami?
Yeah, more songs please daw. One step at a time, Dockies. Sabi ni
Yes.
Wendy.
Thank you.
Again, please share the live stream and follow the page and follow Ken. Yun, meron pa akong gusto ipaalala, nalimutan ko. Pero basta, tell your friends about this show and check out the library. This is episode 59. So 59, so the library is quite deep already.
Yeah.
So if you're new to the show, I have guested awesome people from the best comic book artists in the Philippines, like Lionel Yu, Lionel Yu, Miko Sawayan, Stephen Segovia, kung kilala nyo yun, you should watch, dig up sa library and find their episodes. Super lupit ng mga episodes. And also, athletes, scientists, and of course, musicians, and indie artists. Yeah. Awesome. The Powerful Komiksman podcast. So, let's have a cucumber.
Yeah, have some hummus. Like the hummus is really good.
Well, thanks.
Like if there was, mabilis ba ito masira?
I don't think so. Kasi,
Like if there was a way that you could like put it in a squeeze bottle, lagay mo sa department store. Diba? Like smother it all over your bread.
Explosion inside my mouth.
Wala eh.
Talaga?
Yeah.
Walang?
Sarap.
Parang instant hummus, parang ganun.
Wala
Parang
eh.
hummus or something.
I mean,
I think meron yata. Pero,
Pero madali lang naman daw.
yeah, it's like a really 5 ingredients lang nandyan. More or less.
I think it's not gonna spoil kasi may asim siya, di ba? I don't know. Baka hindi ko alam kung I have no idea what I'm talking about. Kung anong nakalagay diyan sa platito na yan. Pero basta alam ko masarap siya.
Yeah.
Sobra.
Sana kung pwede lang natin silang bigyan. No? Okay, so next song? Okay.
Gusto nyo?
What else? Or do we talk muna?
Any. Okay lang sa akin.
Let's talk about AI kanina. That's parang we were talking earlier. That's one of your interests right now.
Well,
AI.
I have been listening to like Elon Musk on YouTube. Like if you haven't heard his stuff, you could just type in AI Elon Musk. Yeah. He has some like mind-blowing theories on AI, and I'm kind of convinced that what he's saying is actually very plausible.
Okay.
Like AI
Can you
development.
refresh me with kung ano yung mga ideas niya about AI?
Well, what he's saying is the development of AI, or specifically AI, might be the last invention humankind makes.
Okay.
Because after developing of AI, we won't need to invent anything anymore because AI can develop everything for us. But the problem is it could also spell the extinction of the human race. Because like AI, like when AI achieves the singularity, or how do I explain the singularity?
Singularity. Kumbaga parang extreme end. Parang ganun eh. Diba?
Basically, AI is software that can rewrite itself.
Okay.
So imagine an immortal being that is so smart and can basically control everything. What happens if AI decides that, like example, parang ganito. You can give the AI an order to like end world hunger. But
It's gonna calculate kung ano kailangan gawin, mga ganun. Tapos, okay, what?
or it could do an algorithm and construct an easier answer, like just kill all of humans. No hunger anymore.
Oo
Diba?
nga,
Ganun
no?
lang.
Parang out of the box answer,
Yeah, kasi
pero doomsday scenario.
Wala siyang wala siyang emotions eh. It's a very calculative machine.
Well, that's also Occam's razor, 'di ba? Parang easiest solution.
Yeah.
Gutom kayo, pag namatay kayo, di
Wala
na
na
kayo
hunger.
gutom.
Diba?
Okay.
So, recently, like Jack Ma and wasn't recently, I think, but some time ago, Jack Ma and Elon Musk had a debate on AI and I was cringing.
Oo nga. Actually,
Sobrang
napanood ko
cringing.
yun.
Like Jack Ma, fuck are you talking about, man?
Oh.
Hindi mo parang
Actually, parang yung mga reactions nga
yung
ni-
reaction ko, why is he sitting next to this guy?
And also Elon Musk himself,
Oo.
parang pag may parang
Like the
siya,
only
nawawaw
thing,
siya eh.
the only words that came out of Jack Ma's mouth that I actually took into myself was that I am not a tech guy. That's it.
Yun nga.
Yun lang.
Diba? So, why are you
Well,
speaking?
disclaimer, sinabi niya naman yun
Oo,
beforehand.
oo. And also, hindi ko lang maalala kasi it's been a while since I watched that. Pero parang what? Parang pero well, we can't take it away from Jackman naman that he's a
Yeah.
genius when it comes to what he does, economics.
Well, he's a
and,
businessman.
business.
He's
Ayun,
not a,
exactly,
he's not a tech
diba?
guy. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, the scary thing is, like a lot of people are developing AI,
Mhm.
and there isn't actually up to this point I think there isn't a governing body
Mhm.
that regulates the production and the development of AI. And it's crazy because like if someone develops AI, it can potentially like hack all the nuclear power plants in the world and just like detonate. Diba?
Well, meron naman akong isang, I don't remember who, pero there's this guy who parang ang assessment niya with AI is it's malayo pa yung kumbaga madami pang mga hin- it parang it has no ability to go rogue just yet. Kasi parang madami pang mga I forget the right word na parang
Uh-huh.
fail safe ng mga tao
Well,
for
there
it to
is a big problem there. AI is like I said, self-learning software siya. So it's software that can rewrite itself. So may ginawa silang experiment actually. Have you ever heard of the game Go?
no.
It's a game. It's basically you have a square, okay, and then there's lots of other small squares in between. It's basically just a checkboard.
Okay.
The goal of the game is to you have like red and white beads, okay? So it's two players. The goal of the game is to occupy as much space as possible before being like filled. So the person who occupies more space is the winner.
Okay.
So a game of Go isn't like chess or like checkers. Like the moves, the possible moves in Go is equal to the number of particles in the universe. Ganun siya
Really?
ka,
Wow.
yeah. That's
Ganun
according to
yung
Elon Musk.
nakakal.
So, yung ginawa nilang AI na program, at first it didn't know how to play the game. It was a newbie could easily beat it. No
Okay.
problem. But as weeks passed and parang consistently na nakikipag-challenge siya sa mga players. It kept beating na ngayon yung mga improving players until sa point na umabot na hindi niya na matalo yung pinakamagaling sa buong mundo.
Okay.
So what happened was after I think the span of 2 months, it became the best player of Go in the whole world. A program, software.
Yeah.
So imagine 2 months lang yun.
It happened with chess din yata. Parang the
Yeah.
AI got to beat Kasparov yata.
Yeah,
The-
yeah.
One of the grandmasters.
Well, I don't think there's any scenario na kayang talunin ng human ang AI because yun nga, it can
Kakalculate
oh,
mo sa mind niya.
Well,
Yeah.
there's one. Parang kasi these yung Go and also chess, it's a game of what do you call this? Mga not just strategy, it is also you can also use probability with the kasi it's squares, 'di ba? And alam mo 'yun, pwede mong combinations 'yan eh. Pwedeng pag-isipan ng kumbaga kayang i-calculate ng AI 'yon. But there's this when they tried it parang teaching AI Dungeons and Dragons. So merong mga emotional factors.
Yes.
Hindi daw matutunan ng AI
Yeah.
yung mga ganong konsepto. At least for now, 'di ba?
Well,
So,
actually, yung the story about Go, may dinevelop actually sa software. Yung software, the first software they had na kalaban nung AI yung tao, that was called AlphaGo. Then they launched a second program called AlphaGo Zero.
okay.
It's where one AI just battled against himself. So without human, walang interface ng human.
Okay.
Then, trinay nilang ipaglaban ang AlphaGo and AlphaGo Zero. AlphaGo Zero beat AlphaGo 100-0. So, wala talagang pag-asa yung may human. Basically, sinabi, maraming moves na nakita doon na parang never existed before.
Ah, talaga?
So what I'm trying to say is
This is Go, the AlphaGo?
AlphaGo, yeah.
This one?
Mhm.
Okay.
You can watch it. What they're saying is
Netflix, ano
Uh-huh.
yung Netflix na yan? Did you watch that?
no.
No? Okay.
I just saw the YouTube channel.
Okay. Okay, so you were saying, sorry.
I kind of got lost into. But
Sorry, I apologize.
What they're saying was ang dami pa palang mas marami na yung non-human intelligence. That's what they call it.
Okay.
Intelligence conceived by AI completely without human interface is called yun nga, non-human intelligence. What they're saying is that eventually non-human intelligence, like the intelligence that has spanned through dun sa 7,000 years ng at least known documented na human life, will be so insignificant and so small na sobrang ito-dominate na ng non-human intelligence yung intelligence. That's why they claim na yung artificial AI is the last invention na kailangan i-create.
Okay. Parang it's like morbid no?
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
dying, parang you spend let's say 80, 100 years old here and then you spend the rest of eternity dead. Diba? Parang you get to experience a minuscule amount of time and then the rest parang wala na.
And yung graph kasi ng learning ng AI. Yung like there's a lag period eh. There's a lag period, then it accelerates and it's just gonna blow past. What I mean by blow past is like slowly magbe-build up siya ng intelligence. Then once na it reaches yung parang critical point, or sa medical school we call it threshold potential.
Okay.
Once it reaches that critical point, it's gonna like sobrang yung rate of evolvement niya magiging exponential.
What do you mean rate of evolvement?
Like yung let's say yung rate ng pag-gain niya ng intelligence is like, let's just say 50 books per day.
Ah, okay.
Like after that it's gonna be 100 books per day.
Exponential. I see.
Exponential. So sobrang
Oo.
you can't calculate it anymore.
So basically, all of human knowledge could be, the machine can match it. The accumulation at least could be surpassed. Yung millennia ng
Yeah.
that we used to
Probably
accumulate.
it's possible to
days
say
lang,
yeah it's possible to say like not days, probably even just minutes or seconds.
Okay.
Ganun, once it reaches that like singularity.
Pero do you think if it reaches that, it would be beneficial to humans kasi parang it would still be under control. Kasi if it's gonna be that way, edi okay, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Parang something is parang providing these knowledge, 'di
That's
ba?
why we got left with the famous words of Elon Musk.
What?
It could be good, it could be very bad.
No nga.
But one thing is for sure, we will not control it.
No. Yeah. Parang I think si Neil deGrasse Tyson yung nagsabi na parang he's not too worried about it. Of course, may mga different scientists with parang wala pang consensus. Pero between Neil deGrasse Tyson, who's an astrophysicist, and a tech guy like Elon Musk, siguro
I
mas
would
credible.
I
mas
would rather
credible siya.
put my chips on Elon Musk.
Oo.
Like he has more like credibility to this.
Kasi ibang klase yung genius ng taong yan, no? Kaya yun ang, I think na na isang unsurmountable problema ng mundo, the quality of a person or the mind of Elon Musk is and tapos yung quality of the mga parang mga
Yeah.
patukan kita dyan, hayop kang pinagsasabi mo, 'di ba? Parang that is so wide.
Like
'di
thank
ba?
God we're a third world country.
Di ba?
You know why?
Why?
Kasi once na develop ang artificial intelligence, marami ma-phase out na jobs. Like doctors would be one. Like bakit ka pa magtitingin sa isang tao Like when non-human intelligence becomes so dominant over human intelligence, like pag naging insignificant na yung non-human intelligence, ay,
Okay.
yung human intelligence, pag naging insignificant na siya,
Okay.
mas magiging efficient na yung mga machines to diagnose diseases. Like X-rays, wala na siguro mga radiologists, even clinicians, baka wala na. I'm not saying this is in 5 years or 10 years time. But eventually, ma-phase out.
Well, ganun naman talaga nangyari. A lot of industries hindi na kailangan.
Yeah, that's what
diretso yan.
happens.
And then,
Like, have you seen the movie yung sa stock exchange, man? Yung
which
biglang
one?
nag-collapse yung
Sa Great
nag-collapse.
Depression ba yan? About the Great Depression?
No, yun yung yun yung nagkaroon ng internet. Like dati kasi parang yung trading ng stocks parang
Papel.
there were actual people trading, buying and selling stocks
Oo.
before it was all computerized.
Dati nga, naka-ano pa eh. Nakita ko dun sa isang documentary, naka-chalk pa.
Oh, yeah.
Para, chino-chalk.
Tapos eventually na parang na-phase out yung trabaho nila. I think that is what's gonna happen kapag na-develop yung artificial intelligence. Not just like in first world countries, pati dito.
Oo. Well, I suppose mag-a-adapt din ang I don't know. Pero
It's scary. It's scary to think about it.
until it goes sa Skynet, parang I think we're gonna be safe from AI naman. Parang basta wag yung Skynet
Kung
lang.
matagal pa naman yan.
Yeah, and ang mag-dominate actually na mga careers doon sa pag nagganon, yung mga creatives daw.
Pwede.
Kasi
Pero actually, kung artist ka, sa bagay, no? Iba kasi kung may human touch yung
People
let's say
will always
oil painting.
connect more to the human touch. Tsaka
diba?
yung human
Easy.
perspective.
Pero sa bagay, no? AI could just teach machines to let's say operate, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Pero who's gonna make the machines? 'Di ba? Parang
Yeah.
That could be AI.
that could be AI then create a machine that would
Yeah.
Once manufacture the machines.
Once
Well,
AI gets access to the internet, you cannot control it anymore kasi there's no off switch to the internet.
like Ultron, no? It's
Yeah.
gonna go Ultron. Grabe. Hide the adamantium sa grabe. Pero it's exciting at the same time, no? Are you excited?
I'm
Tin?
scared.
I
You're
hope
scared?
Well, I
Listening
hope
to you
I'd be
guys.
long dead since before that happens.
Yeah.
Well, you're that parang ano talaga, parang concerned, parang shit.
Well, yeah.
Parang nuclear war ang ano ba talaga.
Sabi ni Elon Musk, it's even more significant than nuclear.
Oo. Kasi I felt that when nung napanood ko yung Terminator 2 dati. Doon ako sa isang movie na yun, I got fucked up talaga. Na that and nung nagkaroon ng nauso yung mga massacre. Natatakot talaga ako. Tayo naman mga massacre kami. Pero yung scene na nag-detonate yung atomic bomb and then si Sarah Connor naka-ano siya dun sa what's it called? Dun sa fence na bakal. Tapos biglang nag-disintegrate. Skeleton na lang yung natira sa kanya. Oh, shit. Na ano ako eh. Parang praning ako sa nuclear war. At sa
Actually, Terminator and iRobot are actually two movies that has reference to AI. So, maybe precognition na yun.
Well, I think ano naman yun eh. Parang it's not hard to imagine naman kasi that AI going rogue. It's for a writer. That's parang okay. Parang almost it writes itself eh, 'di ba? Pag when you give a writer that idea. Okay.
Actually, meron na actually mga na document na like creepy na nangyayari sa mga AI. Like I think it happened to Facebook. Facebook had two AIs that started conversing with each other in an unknown language that was not understood. That was scary.
Oo nga, creepy. At saka yung sa Google din dati, 'di ba? Parang they posted, hindi ko nakita yun eh, pero there's this AI, I think probably a website, and you can ask the AI anything. And it took only minutes before parang we're gonna humans need to be obsolete.
Oh my gosh.
Ganun to reach the conclusion, it only took minutes. Parang ganun yung nangyari dun sa, basta Google naman ng gumawa nun.
Actually, there is actually a AI personality that was already granted a citizenship in Saudi.
Talaga?
Yeah, it's Sophia
Wow.
by Henderson Robotics.
Tingnan nga natin. Is it
Yeah, you can search it sa YouTube.
Sophia?
Sophia.
Sophia AI?
AI. Oh.
That's
Oh, in Saudi of all places. Wow.
Okay yun ah.
That was a smart move, by the way.
Yeah. Bakit?
Like, imagine if kaya nila i-tax si Sophia, what can she accomplish kung AI siya? Diba? Potentially unlimited.
Wow, that's a good.
They can tax that.
Sabagay, hindi I think Saudi, di ba? I think sa Quran kasi I think there's a line there na parang hindi bawal sa kanila yung AI eh. The idea of AI and aliens. Kasi parang there's a line in the Quran. I'm sorry if this is not true. Pero this is what I saw on the video. Pero there's a line na parang something that goes na parang it acknowledges that there are other life forms aside from humans or the life form that you can find on Earth. Okay. So that would mean open siya for life forms na let's say aliens from other galaxies, so kung saan nanggaling yan. And probably AI fits that alam mo yun, 'di ba?
Maybe.
So, I've seen this.
You can converse with her.
Oh.
Okay. Nakita ko may interview siya.
Oo nga.
She does have interviews.
Madadali tayo ng copyright sa YouTube pag natin.
Pag pinlay natin.
Oo. Pero
Let's watch it later.
nakita mo yung yung AI Google Dream tapos parang yan, Google AI Dream Generator. Ayan. Parang nightmare fuel tong mga hype na to. Diba? Parang yan, they're gonna mga patterns na let's see if we can find a video. Grabe yan. What is Google Deep Dream? Parang you can yan, tapos nag-YouTube din ako sabing wag eh. Mayayari tayo. Pero iyan na lang natin. I-pause. Parang hindi naman to. Ay, hindi yan. Sorry. Anyway, pero nightmarish yung mga naging
Mga pictures.
I think mag-upload ka ng isang photo. I uploaded a photo tapos ginamit ko yan. Tapos mukha akong centaur, mga ganun. Tapos si Donald Trump. Si Van Gogh. Ayun no, tapos meron mo si Van Gogh siya, di ba?
Tapos may
Naging parang bird.
Tapos ito, lizard. Ang freaky nitong na to.
I don't know if it's a snake or it's a bird.
Oh, it's this one's a lizard. Ang daming eyes. A lizard on a lizard on a lizard. Grabe. Pero ang galing, no? Si Mona Lisa.
parang
Ano makakita ka ng ganyan, no? What if yung pasyente mo nag-gadget?
tataka muna ako na. Maglalag muna ako ng konti.
Gigising ka muna. This can't be true. Anyway. Uy, ano pa? Merong nag-comment. Christian Tumbali de Polonia is watching. And, yun. Shall we sing? Mamaya na ulit.
Okay, may baon ka pa ba?
Or even covers. Let's see.
Can we do covers here?
Of course. Of course.
Kayo, ano gusto nyo? Try natin. Sorry.
Jamcast nga eh. Well, actually, you can just, you can write a song here if you want.
Ano mga ginagawa natin dati?
Lapit na.
I don't know.
Aha.
Kayo.
Ano ba mga yan?
White Iverson. Wanna do White Iverson?
Okay.
Ano ulit yun?
Yan.
Bayaran mo ako. Lyrics.
Huwag na yun, huwag na yun.
Sige, sige.
how do you guys practice? Or I mean, let's say you have the song idea already. Parang, okay, how do you pitch it to the rest of the group?
How do we
Ako
make...
talaga purely beat.
Mhm.
Purely
Kasi siya yung producer.
beat.
Okay.
Gagawa talaga ako ng, a song by itself na walang kanta.
Mhm.
Tapos
Walang
paparinig sa
lyrics.
kanila.
Mm.
Or other way around, gagawa silang lyrics.
And then
Tapos
melodies.
Siya gagawa ng beat.
ano kayang okay.
Nagagawa niyo yung lyrics lang pero walang melody and then come up with a song with it later?
I would think
Rare.
rare.
Diba?
but
It's
that's more challenging for me.
Diba? Parang I think there's...
Parang yung kolorete. Diba?
Yeah.
Ano yung kolorete?
Kasi we're writing a Tagalog song right now.
We're working on a Tagalog song.
Oo. Nag-start, na una-una yung lyrics.
Mhm.
So, meron siyang ginawang beat na nauna. Tapos, parang hindi Ken yung tunog So, parang, yun, dun kami nahirapan na,
Well, to make lyrics kasi, and especially to make it work,
Mhm.
you have to account for like every syllable.
Oo nga di ba?
Like the rhymes, every syllable, how long is the are the
Lapat na
stanzas.
lapat,
Yeah,
diba?
lapat na lapat dapat. So it's hard to do that if wala pang established beat
Oo. Also,
or at least a
melody.
count man lang.
Okay.
So you can fit in the lines.
Kasi I've seen some friends who are trying to write songs, ang dami na raw nilang lyrics. But it doesn't work that way. Di ba? Pero, ewan, kung makikinig sila.
And that's just how we write. We can't claim na
That's
there's
the only way
there's
to
no
go.
one way of
Yes.
writing music. It
Whatever
really
works
depends.
for you.
Whatever works for you.
Pero, well, pero like you said, parang it makes it a lot harder than you need to like yung establish the count and then the preferably meron ng melody, di ba?
Mhm.
Para parang susundan mo
For
na lang.
pero for yun yung that's how to like make it fit based on counts.
Mhm.
But I think more importantly, you really have to make a story that has sense.
Oo.
So kasi wala it's pointless to have like everything fitting tapos kapag chinek mo naman yung lyrics or pag natapos na yung kanta, walang sense naman yung kanta.
Of course.
So there really is a special mix to it.
Do you have influences in writing lyrics? Parang what kind of lyrics do you
Ed
do you-
Sheeran.
Really?
Mm.
For you?
Oh, ganun.
For me,
How about you?
one of
Tim?
my biggest.
Parang lyrics-wise, wala siya.
Kasi I'm a lyrics guy. Sometimes I would listen to a song and then I like the song. Hindi ko pa naiintindihan yung lyrics. Tapos malalaman ko yung lyrics, yun pala yun. Parang ayoko. Bigla kasi hindi ako makarelate or I disagree. Parang I find it stupid. Why are you doing that? Di ba? Parang this, let's say a love story na parang palpak, for me, parang palpak yung decision ng gino. That's
Ang
stupid.
daming hit songs ngayon na parang pag binasa mo yung lyrics, sobrang simple lang.
Oo.
Medyo mababaw. Ano yun?
Oo nga.
Parang gano'n.
Mm.
Hindi naman mababaw pero I would say it's a simple. It was written simply. Yun lang.
Oo nga, no?
Pero sometimes simple is good.
Yes.
Sometimes
of course.
less is more.
Pero sometimes you also parang miss the there is a simple that's still artistic that you can you can sense the poetry
Yes.
diba other than parang echo derecho
Yeah.
na parang you're just making a statement na parang nilagyan mo ng tono. But sometimes it works diba? Sometimes yun ang I don't know. I don't know.
People like catchy.
Oo, diba?
Actually, I think all of our songs are simple. I would call them simple.
Mhm.
It's written simply, like nothing too fancy, nothing too like heavy.
Well, yung I think it also parang there are songs na parang yung mga lyrics and the melody na parang they're just really meant for each other na
Yeah.
parang hindi mo pwedeng paltan yan. Di ba meron ganun na parang shit, parang may mali kang gagawin, parang krimen.
Pag meron ka ng gustong feel ng song, everything else is just gonna flow with it.
Yeah.
Yung lyrics, yung melody, yung arrangement ng song.
Yeah.
Parang it's gonna drive.
It's just gonna come out spontaneously. Yun yung parang perfect na description for that. Like Late Night Drive was a song. I try not to like say it kasi parang magmukhang mayabang. Pero it was just actually written in 20 minutes. Kasi the thought was already there. Yung I had a good idea kung ano yung title ko and ano yung magiging story nito. And it just like while listening to the beat, like the words were already like being whispered to my ears.
Okay. Ang sarap ng feeling na yun, no? Parang,
Yeah.
diba, parang, kasi I've written some songs na rin and sometimes it just comes to you, no? Pero parang, I'm in the zone.
Yeah. I've had those times.
And then there would be songs na parang, 3 taon ko na itong hindi ko pa rin makuha kung ano yung tamang ano eh.
Hindi mo ma-feel.
Pero sometimes kasi you can't force it to just for the sake of finishing it.
Yeah.
If it's not there, then it's not, 'di ba? Parang hindi ka pa parang the song wants to take its time. 'Di ba?
Actually,
Yeah.
we've had a couple of songs na parang eventually hindi na namin natapos.
Not every song for us was a success.
Of course.
We've had like three songs na hindi pumasa sa standards namin. So yeah,
Okay.
tabi na lang
Scrap
natin
it.
to. Scrap it. We might use it later on.
I-rest muna, no? Pwede. Or, I think yung ibang, I think, from one interview from before, parang, I think si David Pomeranz yata to. Ano siya, parang, how many songs do you have? Tinanong siya, parang thousands na yata. Pero yung mga nasa album niya, ano lang, siguro mga nasa 300. So parang yung iba talaga, hindi talaga,
Yeah.
And you can just imagine, let's say, the Beatles, or the Rolling Stones, at kung sino, si John Mayer. I think John Mayer has probably thousands of songs already. Na parang hindi niya lang ginagamit. I think dun sa Room for Squares, I think he's also one of the people na nagsabi nun. When he parang cherry-picked niya yung mga songs na nilabas niya for Room for Squares, his debut album. And parang, I think may mga mas maganda pang songs siya eh. Pero he cherry-picked the best songs that he thought the public during that time would like. So yun, walang tapon din na yung Room for Squares, di ba? One of my favorite albums of all time. Pero ang paborito ko sa John Mayer is Continuum. Continuum is better.
Which song?
I think.
Which song?
Gravity and Slow Dancing.
Slow Dancing.
Yun.
Okay.
Yeah, tinatugtog namin kanina eh.
Oo nga.
Yeah.
You wanna do it?
Tara.
Hindi makakanta si Tin.
Oo nga. Ikaw muna. Mag-ano ka muna. No, you were doing Strip Me Down
No.
before this. Original muna.
Oo nga. Game. Let's sing.
Okay.
Ano to?
Strip Me Down.
Pwede nyo yung gawin yung ano?
May voicing?
Could have been a bad dream, or is it here right in front of me? When you love too much, you don't know control. only real if it hurts. Strip me down, they say I'm out of my mind. Look into my eyes and tell me no lies. Yeah, this can be the death of us, but they don't really know what's love. Just us, just trust. Caught up in your reckless love. It's like a fire I dare to touch. When you love too much, you don't just let go. And oh, you leave me with all these scars, but only you can light my darkest doubts. It's only real if it hurts. It's only real if it hurts. Strip me down, they say I'm out of my mind. Look into my eyes and tell me no lies. Yeah, this can be the death of us, but they don't really know what's love. Just us, just trust. You're the gravity that pulls me towards you. Try to convince myself that I don't want to, but I always fall right back to you. Strip me down, they say I'm out of my mind. Look into my eyes and tell me no lies. Yeah, this can be the death of us, but they don't really know what's love. Just us, just trust. Just us, just trust. Caught up in your reckless love. It's like a fire I dare to touch. When you love too much, you don't just let go.
I think, pinaiyak niyo si Roman Kalingo. Pinaiyak daw siya.
Hugot song namin yun eh.
Yeah.
Very beautiful song. Oh, by the way, if you're watching, if you have any questions to ask Ken, just comment the question and yan, sasagutin nila.
Nakabahan ako dun sa mga... Ay, tatanong ng
I
mga
think-
kaibigan
You wanna know
namin.
more
Yun,
about the songs.
exactly.
Yeah. If you want to
Exactly.
know more of the songs, kung ano yung mga meaning,
Okay.
Oh.
you can just ask us.
Oh yeah. How about that one?
Which one?
Uh,
Want to talk about it? Strip me down.
Okay.
Strip me down. Okay.
Sino ba?
Talaga
Let's
strip.
go. Strip Me Down is about real and raw love when you've gone past the honeymoon stage and you're just talking about two people having each other's backs and alam mo yun, parang even with the ugly side of relationships, you still have each other's backs. Yun.
Is it from a personal?
That's my bad.
Secret.
Can you say? And then okay. Oh, okay. Teka. John Ryan Subagan says you have to release a B-side for acoustic versions of your songs.
What's up, Rai?
Are you gonna consider that?
Yeah, of course.
Oo nga, no? Kasi
Acoustic.
Mag-loop or something. Gumawa ng mas magandang arrangements.
Yeah.
Or we're gonna. Is it okay if I clip the songs and upload it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay. So the TPKP versions.
Yes.
Yeah. So teka, pwede siguro no?
Yeah.
Pwede nating bigyan ng mag-isip kayo ng contest. Tapos mananalo sila ng CD ng
Wow.
ng 'di ba?
Record.
Record na dito, 'di ba?
Actually, first time namin tinugtog yung mga songs namin ng
Acoustic.
guitar lang.
Guitar lang.
First time.
We've never tried na yung solo guitar lang.
That's I mean, it's an honor to host you for that, 'di ba? 'Di ba ang daming
Actually, hindi nga namin alam kung mag-work yung mga songs namin kapag acoustic.
talaga.
lang.
Ngayon I'm more curious on how the group really sounds, diba? Can we play some what would be your just for the sake of those who are just catching you tonight, let's see kung ano yung ano yung gusto nyong marinig nila na or maybe a Spotify song. Yun lang akong kakopy. Or maybe a live eto Ken. Oh, this is the Wish
That was
Bus
this afternoon.
this afternoon lang. Nice.
We're still wearing the same.
Oh nga no.
Kasi dumiretso na kami dito eh.
Yes. So, any songs that you'd like to
May ano ba tayo dyan?
Yung live.
Live or lyric?
Pwede yung direct video.
direct video? Sige. In YouTube?
Yeah.
Sige.
Possible ba yun?
Makikita na lang.
Upload ko ba lang?
Or you could just like play the direct video tapos minimize mo. Pwede ba yun?
Spotify naman.
Use the audio.
Spotify. Sige,
Pwede ba
sige.
Spotify?
Teka.
I don't know, din sa copyright issues.
Actually, sasayang lang kasi pag ano mo yun?
Ano, para safe tayo. Play
Oo.
mo yung live na. sa
Yung
YouTube.
live. Yun na.
Yung
Safe,
live.
safe.
Oh, sige.
Para makita mo kung gaano karami yung
YouTube.
nag-view na nun.
Super konti pa lang.
What's the name of the song?
Ken.
Late night drive?
Late night drive.
Late Night Drive. Alright. Late Night Drive. Sige. Let's play na lang. Fuck it. Fuck YouTube. Teka. This one?
Yung second.
This one? Okay. Okay, so this is... Oh! Okay.
As waggish boys in game themselves forswear, so the boy love is perjured everywhere.
You can talk over it.
Shoutout nga pala sa Vineyard Productions. Vineyard Productions, nila yung tapos the video.
Okay.
See you're a woman, but I'm so tired. Can't find the words to tell you that last night felt like a moment.
ever since hugot has been coined, parang yung hugot rock became a thing.
I didn't know that hugot rock was a thing. Meron pa lang hugot rock ngayon.
At least, well, some people
Kahit
are calling it that.
kahit Moira
Mm.
songs, diba? Mahugot.
Mm. I was asking nga kung if people think na kung yung hugot rock, is it a dirty word? Is it parang nakakainis ba yun? Na ma-brand ka na hugot rock? Kasi dati yung pogi rock parang napipikon yung mga mga pogi rock dati.
Yeah.
So dahil pogi lang kami, parang gaya. Ayaw pa no? Pero di ba parang ewan ko kung i-describe yung music ko na hugot rock. Matutuwa ba ako? Hindi.
Parang Ken band lang yan eh.
Oo nga, no? Oo nga, no? Ken band. Pero nakakatawa talaga yun. No? Parang dapat sa isang host, dapat isa yun sa mga cardinal rule.
Yeah.
Pag basahin mo lang kung ano nakalagay. Diba?
Meron pa yung
Ken band.
in-introduce niya. Sabi niya, This is Ken. Band.
Okay na eh.
Okay na eh. Basta meron isang gig na gano'n eh. Parang nakalimutan, nga pala, band.
Ayun, pero yung mga gano'n, natatawa naman kami.
Oy, meron nagtatanong. May nagtanong.
Yeah.
Patay kayo dito kay John Ryan the Fourth. The Fourth, nauna pa yung The Fourth sa Subagan. Okay. But hey, here's a question for each of the members. If you were a dish / dessert / drink, what would you be? Please explain.
Yeah.
I'd be
Thank
milk
you.
tea, without a doubt.
Ano?
Milk tea.
Milk tea ka?
Milk tea.
Bakit?
Dali lang. Wala. Parang feeling ko, I'm 80% milk tea and 20% human.
Talaga? Adik ka ba sa milk tea? Si doktora talaga, masama sa'yo yan.
Meron siyang plastic container na since siya.
Ay, dala mo ba yan?
Yes. Lagi niyang dala yan.
Talaga? Well, at least zero waste.
Yes.
Zero
ganun siya.
waste.
Ayaw niya ako pabili ng
I
straw.
try to be eco-friendly as much as possible, guys.
Ayaw niya yung nagpapabili ng straw sa ibang
Reduce,
tao.
reuse, and recycle.
Ay, pumunta ka dun sa dun sa sabi ko, sa Mandala Park. It's zero waste doon. So meron ka nung mga steel straws.
Yes, I have like 10 of those.
Talaga? Kaso hindi kasya yung sago doon. It's ng milk tea.
yung meron yung malaki naman
Malaki.
yun.
Oo, meron din kami nun.
Siyempre, kailangan mga milk tea lovers yun.
Pero bakit milk
ganun.
tea?
Oo.
Ha?
Dahil lang gusto mo?
Oo.
If you had to be a dessert.
Okay.
Oo nga.
Milk tea is a combination of tea,
Okay.
something bitter, and milk, which is parang something
Smooth.
parang pure and
Creamy.
creamy. Diba? Tapos pinagsama mo siya into one drink.
Okay,
One
good
drink
answer.
that, parang perfection. You know?
Okay.
So there's so you can relate to a bitter and sweet, creamy
Right,
personality of yours.
right,
Parang
yeah.
ganun. Hindi naman bitter siguro. Bitter.
Sarap kaya, kasi gusto ko
Bitter
yung sa milk
bounty? Hindi
Gusto ko
naman
yung sa milk tea, yung may aftertaste na medyo bitter, yung medyo strong yung tea.
There's may tawag dun yung
Ulong.
Ulong, yun. Ulong.
Yun.
Ikaw.
Kaya naman, kayo.
Ikaw muna, Rod. Isa pa ako eh.
Ang dali lang na sa akin eh.
Coffee.
Coffee?
Coffee siguro.
With cream? Well, what?
Black coffee.
Black coffee.
Bakit kaya?
Black coffee.
Bakit daw? Sabi ni John Ryan the Fourth.
Bakit nga ba black coffee?
Oh, see.
Well, black coffee
wala
is
ka
my
din
favorite
masagot.
drink. Pero,
Dahil lang gusto mo.
no.
Yan, ang ginantian. Sige, gumanti ka.
Hindi. Dahil kahit sabang-sawa sa akin, inumin pa rin ako sa umaga.
Oh, pwede.
Nice.
Lagot ka ngayon.
Ikaw na. Okay na, safe na lahat.
Ano?
Tubig.
Tubig.
Corny mo.
Bakit hindi ko yan? Actually, pinag-isipan ko yan.
Alright.
Okay.
Tinanong pa lang ni John, inisip
Tubig
ko
na.
na. Well, tubig. Maybe kaya ako naisip yun. And it was the first thing na naisip ko kasi parang dahil sa pagiging transparent niya. Ayokong ipakita sa ibang tao yung image na hindi naman ako. Kung ano gusto ko, ayun gagawin ko. Kung ano gusto ko ipakita, ayun gagawin ko. Kung gusto ko maging long hair, wala ka ng pake doon.
Oo nga, kapir.
Diba? Pero magpapaalam na ako sa buhok ko, papagupit na ako bukas.
Talaga?
Yeah, kailangan.
Oo. Ako kasi,
Nalulungkot
eto,
ka.
di mo mukha talaga akong ano eh. Pero nag-enjoy ako eh. Nag-enjoy ako. Kasi for the longest time, lagi ako, back in college, kalbo ako parati. Kasi kulot yung buhok ko and crazy yung pagkakulot. Okay lang yung kulot na regular yung ano eh, pagka-wave eh. Yung sa akin, ang pagka-wave niya, ganyan, tapos biglang gaganon, tapos gaganon. Wala talagang direksyon. So ang hirap pag humaba na siya ng ano. Actually mas may structure pa yung ano mo.
Kasi may ano ka
Nilagyan ko
ata,
lang ng
binilagyan mo
product.
kasi ng ano.
Oo.
Doon na, actually, kung walang product, sobrang crazy ng buhok.
Talaga?
Yeah.
So right now, parang ngayon lang ako parang napahaba ko siya more than parang sige na nga. Nandito lang naman ako parati.
Mas maganda siya pahabain mo pa.
Oo nga eh.
Yeah.
Well, actually na ano ko yung pinapahabol ko lang yung ano eh. Naka-undercut kasi.
Parehas kami. Diba?
Oo.
Kasi nauso.
Mm.
Tapos, shit,
Oh, dapat pala hindi ko na inano.
dapat hindi.
Kumbaga dapat diniretso na magkakasabay. Ngayon, pinapahabol ko siya. Pero anyway, biglang napadpad sa buhok yan. Hawkbu. Pero frustration ko dati yun kasi talaga. Hindi ko mapahaba kasi naiinis ako sa itsura na hindi unmanageable. Tapos I'm not the kind of guy who would spend on hair. Parang pag hindi na kaya nung wax or gel or whatever na nilalagay ko. Oo. Tapos I just stay bald. Parang ganun. Just shave it. Pero ngayon, okay lang.
Nice.
Anyway, sino pang magtatanong? Pag may magandang tanong, mananalo kayo ng CD or at least a download link of download link
Actually,
of
mananalo kayo ng CD.
CD.
Pag nagkaroon
Pag
ng CD.
nagka-CD.
Which is like a burn away.
Oo nga. Well, yung at least ito, pwede nating yung, what do you call this? We can make MP3s of the Ken Jamcast
Actually,
session.
bawal pa na. May yari tayo sa Warner. Digital copy ba yun?
Hindi, kasi live natin ginawa.
Okay.
Oh.
Wala.
Yung track lang naman yung.
Oh, ano. Well,
Let us double check on
Oh,
that first.
double check.
Napaisip ako dun.
pwedeng paalam, di ba? Or, I don't know. Well, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Alright, oy, magtanong kayo. Sayang ang pagkakataon. Nandito ang Ken. And, alam mo, baka mahirapan akong pabalikin dito dahil kasi maging sikat. Although...
Hindi naman, kapit-bahay lang.
Oo
naman.
nga eh, yun eh.
One
Pupa
holler
kayong
away.
pupuntahan ko.
But we were expecting you to drop by there.
Oh,
Bye. Pag natapos.
sure. Doon tayo mag-podcast.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bisita sa amin.
Oo nga, no? Oo nga, why not? Actually, there's also a band here. Naging guest ko rin dito. Medyo malayo-layo naman. Diyan sa may Novaliches. Tapos, yun. Yung Mithi, si Regil, meron siyang... Now, they're planning to come up with their own podcast. Maybe you guys would pag-isipan nyo rin, di ba?
Mithi. Yun na yung sinasabi.
Mithi is... basta,
Kilala ko sila.
si Allen Lucas ang singer nila.
How do you know them?
Si Jingy.
Yan, si Jingy.
Yun. Tapos basta madami. Veteran na bandista. Basta pero a favorite in the indie scene, definitely. And yun. Kasama ni na Nigel sa Paradigm Shift Productions. Follow at MNL Paradigm Shift Productions Ang haba naman, Nigel, ng iksian niya. Pero okay din. But quality shows in quality venues. Okay yung mga okay si na Nigel. Tsaka ayan, pasakitan na ang ulo ni Nigel. Wag lang kayo maging pasaway. Diba? May mga ganun daw eh. Yung mga problema ng prods. Which is dati wala akong pake kahit nung nagbabanda kami. Parang, kasi usually yung mga tinutugtugan namin, tropa rin namin yung yung mga venue. Tsaka konti lang yun. Anyway. So, thank you for the 46 now, around 40 to 50 viewers. And it's 12:22 a.m. Wow.
Bilis ng oras.
And now 2 hours 22 minutes. Oh, ayos. Great. Let's sing a few more songs or
What do you guys want to do? What song?
maybe a cover.
Hindi talaga.
Okay, one cover.
Hindi na namin pinaghandaan to.
Oh,
Kakanta ka ba? John Mayer?
Hindi, kailangan yung...
impromptu.
Kayo.
Dapat kumanta ka.
Mag-impromptu kaya kayo? Kaya niyo ba yun? Parang ano.
Sige, give us a song.
Wow.
Oh? No. I mean,
Sige
no. What I meant is an original na impromptu. You just go with the riff and then you just freestyle, whatever. Wow, pero wag na, I'm gonna shut up.
We can do a cover we've done before.
Ito lang kami impromptu.
Uy, na-mention
Oh my
yan kanina,
goodness.
favorite song mo.
Ano?
Okay, ikaw na kumanta.
Sapatos ni Sean.
Favorite
Favorite mo yun.
Sapatos ni Sean.
Anong history ng sapatos
Lagyan.
ni Sean?
Sige.
Hindi, wala, huwag na yan.
Gigs, please. Ayun, nagtatanong sila kung ano,
Ay, wait. Let
kailan
me check.
yung mga gigs nyo
Okay.
before.
Our chance to
Let me
promote.
check lang. Tomorrow or later pala.
Yeah, later.
We'll be at Jess and Pat's at Maginhawa.
Uy, Jess and Pats, malapit lang.
What else?
16. I think the 16 is yung next gig. Minokawa, Adriatico.
Minokawa.
Mhm.
Wow.
We've never actually performed there.
Really?
It was gig given to us by Sir Jonathan of Asian Artist Agency. So we'll be opening for
City.
City na.
We'll be opening for City on 16, 20, and 22. The 16th at Minokawa. The 20th at ano to? Kismet, KTV.
Kismet.
Teka, tingnan natin yung Facebook. Nandun ba yun? Naka ano ba yun?
Hindi.
Yun yun.
Nasa Asian Artists Agency.
Yeah, it's in their page.
Okay. It's not in your... Okay.
Yeah, it's not that.
Pero, wish
But we
bus.
post naman lots of our updates
Okay.
in Facebook and Instagram. So
Okay. What else?
if ever we have upcoming gigs,
We
they can
post it
check.
in advance, usually at 1 to 2 days before.
Oh. Are you fully booked for the rest?
Wow, asa.
We wish.
Asa.
No.
Kung pwede lang, tugtog lang ng tugtog eh.
Oo nga, no?
Yeah.
Di ba? Oo nga.
Only every gig was paid.
Talaga? Until now?
Oh, of course. Yeah, you have to do gigs for free. Hindi lahat ng gigs bad.
Yeah, of course. Oh.
Lalo na, we're just starting.
Mm. Okay. Awesome.
Again, shout out to our sessionists kasi they've been so patient with us and sobrang swerte namin sa kanila.
Yeah.
Like how? What is the most what is the thing that you appreciate about
Like
them?
they've been sticking with us through thick or thin.
Without
you know.
getting anything in return.
Nung first na lumabas naggi-gigs kami, wala pang compensation yung mga gigs namin, and they were kind enough to perform for us for free.
Kasi passion din
Kasi
naman
passion
nila
rin
yun.
nila naman yung tumugtog.
And we're all friends anyway.
You're gonna be on Jam 88.3 daw, sabi ni Joyce?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
that's on
When?
14.
14.
Sa 14.
Oh, Sabado?
Yep.
Sabado.
Saturday.
And they're also saying White Iverson. What does that
Oh
mean?
my gosh. Si Coco yan. Okay, alam ko na.
Well, it's Joyce and Nicole. What's
Hindi mo
White
na maalala.
Iverson?
Hindi mo na maalala.
It's a song by... Okay. What's this?
This is a cover of the 1975 song Robbers. Before we start, copyright disclaimer, not our song.
She had a face straight off a magazine. God only knows, but you never leave her. Her back clover is starting to chafe. But when she gets his gun, he's begging, babe, stay, stay. Give you one more time. Give you one more fight. Said one more line. Be right, 'cause I know you. Well, if you never should, you never know. And if you never reach, you never grow. You got a pretty kind of dirty face. And when she leaves your home, it's begging, babe, stay, 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 stay. Give you one more time. Give you one more fight. Said one more line. Be right, 'cause I know you. Well, now that you got your gun, it's much harder now the police have come. And I'll shoot 'em if it's what you ask. But if you just take off your mask to find out everything's gone wrong. Now everybody's dead. Take driving past my old school. He's got his gun, he's got his suits on. She says, babe, you look so cold. 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 You look so
Alright.
Wow. What's that song again?
Robbers by the 1975.
Wow, di ko alam yun ah. Stay.
It's one of our,
It's
the
a re-
1975 is one of our
Biggest
international artists na influences.
Ah, really? Is it a new band or matagal
No,
na?
they're actually really huge in the UK.
Ah, really? That's why.
Yeah, they're having a concert right now actually.
Where? Here?
Sayang.
Yeah,
Dito?
today here
Yeah.
in the Philippines.
As in, right now?
Right now, yeah.
Tapos na siguro.
Baka,
Sayang, maybe
Hindi,
they're
baka
watching.
post na sila. They might
Grabe.
be playing right
yeah,
now.
we're really
So,
big fans.
Shout out to 1975.
Wow!
Tribute yan sa
Wow!
kanya. I love you, Mati.
Narinig nila.
As
Malay mo,
always.
di ba? Tag natin. Somebody tag 1975. May the 1975.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
1975.
Wow, interesting name, huh? In the 1975.
They're really good.
the 2019, di ba? The 2019. Oo nga, no? Ano kayang nangyari sa 1975? Tanungin natin.
Alam mo may past
Mm-hmm.
may history yung music. Parang hinugot din sa
It's always interesting to know the stories behind the bands. Kaya I love shows like this, di ba? Parang we get to and the fans get to know you and iba kasi pag when you see features on let's say traditional media, parang you're just given 10 minutes, di ba? Parang and then there's 5 of you or 3 of you. Parang there's not a lot of time for the audience to really know how you think, what kind of at least have an assessment kung how you really are as a person. So,
They only get to the surface.
Yeah,
yes.
going back to the 1975, when I said that like one of the key traits that you must have is like guts, because like the 1975 is a perfect example. They've been like together as a band ever since Matty was 14 years old.
He's the
vocalist.
okay.
And right now I think he's turning 30.
Okay.
Yeah, so kailan sila na sumikat? 2000. So recently lang they've been together as a band like for forever.
I'm gonna check them out.
Yeah,
Okay.
tapos recently, not too long ago lang sila talagang nag-boom on a global scale.
Talaga.
Kahit yung live concert nila. Nakayak. Sa panoorin.
Talaga. May Netflix concert ba sila? Wala.
I'm not sure kung nasa Netflix, pero yung sa YouTube. Sobrang ganda.
Grabe, no? Kasi ako, I was kind of stuck until siguro 2004, 2005 and following international bands. And siguro ang huling finalo ko talaga was Coheed. Parang yun. Yung iba parang hindi na masyado. Pero right now, inviting bands like you, usually mas mga millennials, di ba? So parang, ako kasi tito ako eh. Tito ako eh. So, parang, ngayon parang, yun, I'm given tips of these artists, di ba? Ooh, that's another perk for me and the Powerful Komiksman podcast. And again, if you're just joining us, check out follow the page, the Powerful Komiksman podcast, and also Paradigm Shift Productions. And we're also on YouTube and Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and check out other Pinoy podcasters as well. Kasi it's slowly but surely it's budding, and actually there are lots of great Pinoy podcasters, yung content creators of podcasts. Basta just go to Spotify, search the podcast in the Philippines, diba? And then you'll see. Yung iba hindi masyadong maganda yung production eh, pero kasi yun yung sinasabi ko, medyo make sure kung podcast kayo, at least okay yung audio. Kasi podcast yan eh, di ba? Parang yung iba parang nagagalit, parang wala akong pera eh, di ba? Then deal with it kung ano makakalabsan yan. Parang, but to each his own. My point is, check out Pinoy podcasters. It might surprise you na parang, okay pala to. Kasi that's what happened to me.
Yeah.
Before, when I first learned about podcast and diba, parang, what? Podcast? Anong podcast? You mean some random guy talking in the internet? Kasi, how, ano mo yun? How narcissistic should you be to do that, to think that people would actually listen to you? Diba? Anong kaululan yan, diba? So parang, nung una, parang, tapos, for the longest time, I was like that until stumbled upon my favorite shows, yun, Joe Rogan Experience, and mostly mga comedians and even MMA fighters, basta. And you stumble upon different personalities, and then the insights that alam mo yun, that you would parang hear from the least person na pag na-expect you to hear it from. Parang, Bill Burr, parang blowing my mind with, alam mo yan, or Duncan Trussell, or alam mo yan, parang shit. Si Joe Rogan, ano niya, guest niya bigla si Neil deGrasse Tyson. Anong ginagawa ni Neil deGrasse Tyson dyan? Diba? Parang it's so
far-fetched.
Diba? Hindi ko, the guy who announces the half-naked man fighting in a cage, diba? Tapos he has Neil deGrasse Tyson in his show. Anong kalokohan? And then you get to click and then listen, and it was OA, pero it really changed my life. Kasi I had yung mga, hindi naman sa, of course you gotta practice critical thinking, you gotta still think for yourself. Just because somebody said it in a internet show, that doesn't mean it's a word, diba? Parang kahit si Neil deGrasse Tyson pa yan, parang you should still maintain your ability to discern what's bullshit and not. Diba? Pero the thing is, if you're gonna close your mind and yourself to opportunities to hear what other people say, then parang well, I suppose you can live. Pero alam mo yun, parang you should be able to open yourself up for new learning and other ideas that you might consider.
Yeah.
Yun lang. All right. So, are we 2 hours 38 minutes? Please have your it's almost 1. Are you gonna the baby? Although we can always do this anytime. Pag kailangan ko ng doktor, tatawagan kita. Diba?
Yeah.
Kasi sometimes there are issues na, ano yun, na medical, ano yun?
Need to talk about.
Oo. So,
Or just give us a call.
mm,
Pag may mga medical concerns. Tawagan mo naman. Punta kami agad.
Kasi there are times kasi na parang I would book someone, biglang hindi pwede, di ba?
Yeah.
So parang I'd like to keep sa mga, parang dito ka lang daw pala, tara. Well, that's if you're
Salamat,
busy. But that's only if available kayo, di ba? Pero yun, let's make the most out of this. And yun, if you think you can come up with your own podcast, then I will fully support you guys. Yun.
Hirap.
Actually, I wouldn't call it a podcast pag tayo yung gumawa.
Well, you can do a medical podcast then. Para hindi lang naman puro music, di ba?
People were telling us nga, you do a vlog, guys.
Actually, yeah, si Tin dapat nag-vlog.
Actually, vlogging
parang-
yung
How
mas
to make up
realistic.
your
Oh my gosh.
Ano?
mga tutorials. Eyelid
How to
makeup.
put on your
Eyelid
eyelash.
makeup,
Ano ba
nice.
tawag dyan?
Eyelid makeup.
Doctor reacts. Pero pero yung kilay yung kilay yung pinagre-reactan.
I can't. It's beyond my like the digital stuff.
What?
Hirap. Parang hirap.
The vlogging?
Yeah, or yung mga
Cam lang
podcast,
yun,
ganyan.
Oo. Ganun. Well, actually, the editing part is what's tedious.
Yeah.
Yung editing part talaga. Kasi that's why I created this setup para hindi na ako mag-e-edit. Diba?
Ganda nga eh.
Kasi rekta na. Yan, naka-live stream.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Kung anong lumabas dyan sa sa mga screens nyo.
Yeah.
Whether I could do better or not, it is what it is.
Pati yung ganda ng equipment. Mic pa lang.
Oh, well, the microphones is
Like, lang natin.
Great
Limited
investment.
the microphones are really parang pati nga yung di ba? Yung logo ko
Yeah.
It's I really love this this microphone.
So you're a collector of this one talaga?
I wouldn't say collector, pero I had that was the first mic I had. I used that when I used to sing. So and madami na rin gumamit niya na
So nice.
And
Hindi ko lang
ano
alam
niya?
kung saan nabibili yung automatic na detach mo sa stand. Meron silang sa school.
talaga meron diyan.
Oh, hindi ko alam ang
I should
tawag.
maybe sa B&H. Dun sa B&H na audio something or sa US pa baka yan or sa Amazon.
Maybe. Or
Kasi para madaling tanggalin.
para pwede mong gawing
Parang,
Meron pala nun.
meron.
I'm gonna
Nakita
look
ko
it up.
sa
Sagiho.
sino tong band? Sorry.
Sagiho.
Yeah, sa Sagiho.
Talaga?
Yeah.
Wow.
Bigla na tinanggal. Oh, ba't pala yun?
Oo, kasi ang hirap nito eh. Oo nga no,
Hindi
para
ko ma-live. Hindi ko kasi yung gantong mic ko was given to him by him as his wedding gift.
Wow. Wedding
Tapos
gift.
hindi ko
Okay.
hindi ko naman siya nailalabas kasi lagi lang siya nasa stand.
Well, yan. So, they are a couple, ladies and gentlemen. Married
Sorry.
couple.
Oo nga.
Secret lang natin.
We try as much as possible not
Kiss.
to.
pero grabe the first time na I saw na meron palang nagbebenta ng ganito sa audiophile. Ay, audiophile. So tatlo yung mic ko sa actually sa matagal ko na sinasabi tuwing bibili ako sa kanila. Pati itong mga cordon ko audiophile yan eh. So yung kasi pwede silang mag-assemble, makakamura ka ng konti, 'di ba? And okay naman yung quality. Oo, okay yung mga tech nila doon. So, nung first time ko siyang nakita, may ganito pala, Elvis mic. Di ko pa nga alam tawag, Elvis mic tawag ko dyan. Which is,
That's what I
Elvis
call it.
mic din talaga tawag pala talaga. Elvis mic. So, nung nakita ko siya ba, okay to Tapos, tinanong ko, 12,000, mahal. Tapos, pero pinag-ipunan ko siya until yan nga yung nabili ko. Tapos ngayon, yun, dinadala-dala ko sa
Pero yung quality kasi.
Ganda.
Unbeatable. SM58 yun nasa loob.
SM58. Yan, beta. SM58 beta yung...
Yun nasa loob.
Just sa Super 55.
Pala.
Pero itong isa kasi, ito, 55SH, yung merong
Switch.
on and off. Ano siya, yun yung SM58. Which is, gusto ko nga score nun eh. Ang isa kong score to, USB. Yan yung unang ginagamit ko. Tapos napag-isip ko parang hindi, mas maganda yun. And then that came out, the black one. Anyway, we're talking mics. Diba? But actually, ang daming nagtatanong yung equipment for podcasting. It's, kasi, yung difference ng dynamic tsaka condenser, ganyan, mga technical shit about microphones. Kasi hindi mo mahuhulaan eh. 'Di ba? There's no way if you're not gonna do the research, there's no way for you to know na kailangan mo pala ng audio interface, kailangan mo pala ng ganito, kailangan pala ng kable, kailangan mo pala ng ganito, ng 'di ba? Ng kaya nung tripod na itong mga mic stands na 'yan.
Dami yung camera eh.
Parang hindi mo mahuhulaan eh if nobody's if kung walang magtuturo sa iyo. It took me siguro just figuring things out paano mga kailangan, baka mga 2 months. Well, syempre tatrabaho rin ako doon. Hindi lang naman yun ang ginagawa ko, 'di ba? Tapos parang ganito pala. Tapos kasi kahit mag-search ka parang meron kang makikitang iba, parang you gonna find out later on may mas maganda pala. Yan. Until you figure out the ideal setup. Pero I think, like he said, like, 'di ba? Sabi mo kanina, nag-invest ka na.
Yeah.
So kaya mo na. I think it's gonna be easy for you.
Yung ano na lang, yung host.
Vlog.
Yeah, vlog.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. All right. Okay, so are we gonna sing another song before we call it a night?
Last song.
Last song?
Baka may request kayo.
Oy, naghahamon ng request. Si Edsel.
Kung kaya.
White
Kung kaya natin.
Ayaw mo. Yun yung
White
request nila.
Iverson. Paano ulit yun?
Ano, no?
White Iverson.
White Iverson. Anong kanta yun?
By Post Malone.
Oh, it's another band that I'm not familiar with.
Post Malone is a
Rapper. Yep.
hip hop artist.
Oh, I see.
You want to try?
Teka, alright.
Lyrics.
Got me some breads and I got me some hoes. Started rocking the sleeve, I can bow with no toes. You know how do I concord to my toes? I ain't rich yet, but you know I ain't broke. I self-seed, I like it, buy that from the store. I'm with some white girls and they loving the coca, like they OT. Like in KD, smoking OG. And you know me, my 2 3s and my gold teeth. Bitch, I'm smiling, you can see me from the nosebleeds. I'm the new 3, and I change out to my new 3s. Yeah, White Iverson. When I started balling, I was young. You gon' think about me when I'm gone. I need my money like the ring I never won. I'm saucing on you. I'm swaggin', ooh. I'm ballin', I've been some on you. Yeah, watch out, yeah. That's my shot, yeah. Spending all my fucking pay. Cigarettes in a headband, commas in my head, man. Slumped over like a dead man, written back by my brain, man. I'm the answer, never question. Lace up on a lesson. Yeah, bitch, I'm saucing. I do this often. Don't do no talking. My options when I'm walking, I'm money jumping. I'm ballin', money jumping like I'm Davis from New Orleans. Bitch, I'm hardin'. I don't be standing. Practice, this shit just happen. No, you can't stand it. I haven't ever passed it. I work my magic. High average from all these bastards. It makes me happy. I work my magic. Stacked in White Iverson. When I started ballin', I was young. You gon' think about me when I'm gone. I need my money like the ring I never won. I'm saucin' on you. I'm swaggin', ooh. I'm ballin', Iverson on you. Watch out, yeah. It's my shot, yeah. I'm spending all my fucking pay. White Iverson. When I started ballin', I was young. You gon' think about me when I'm gone. I need my money like the ring I never won.
Sorry, hindi ko
That was
kabisado
something
yung song na yun.
different.
Wow.
So, ganun kami. We used to do covers like that before writing original songs.
Was it I haven't heard the original track. So it's just your arrangement
Yeah.
to use your style. Why did you yun pala ang gusto kong tanong kanina. Why did you I wouldn't say settle, pero choose the setup na parang dalawang vocalist and parang singing yung style mo and tapos parang I don't even know how to describe it. I don't wanna maging nakakainis to you guys. Pero your style, parang how did you find that?
We sound a lot like O Wonder, right? Yung O Wonder, male and female dual.
Actually, it's called nag-octave sila.
Mhm.
Parang most of the songs parang naka-octave sila. Parang nagsimula yun na ganun. Parang tinry lang try lang kung
okay.
Tapos parang we did it as a signature style.
Yeah. Okay.
When we started or when we learned that yung voices namin were compatible kapag nagvo-voicing kami.
I see.
Dati
Siguro.
tatlo kaming kumakanta.
Yeah.
Tapos nung
Talaga?
na pag-decide na namin na wag na lang ako. Hindi kaya.
All right. So teka. Keep the post na okay. So Ryan says that, hi, Ryan is fine. Yes, my suffix.
The fourth is part of his first name.
Okay. Okay. Do sunflower daw. So up to you guys if you still and Joyce is requesting for no dignity.
Okay, really?
But up to you. Me, I'm just here relaxing, having a great time.
I think we'll keep our gagawa kami ng cover version and we're gonna upload it.
Awesome.
We can post.
Awesome.
Post lang namin.
So,
Hindi kami magkalat ngayon.
hindi naman.
Challenge na yung mga impromptu.
Well, actually, it's also, parang everybody knows you guys are great. Okay, so, di ba? Parang, may ganun parang, let's say, kunyari, Wolfgang. Tapos parang, hindi medyo may sumablay-sablay sa kanila. Everybody knows na parang they are Wolfgang, di ba? Parang ganun. Anyway, but any other things that you'd like to say before we close the show?
I'd like to say to all the viewers right now na thank you for
sticking out.
sticking up at this hour. Hi. So thanks from the bottom of our hearts. We're Ken again, and thank you for
staying up.
listening to this podcast.
Yes. How about you, Tin? Same. And Edsel?
Thank you sa
Parang feeling ko.
Gusto ko lang kasi ikwento yung dad ko kanina.
Okay.
Okay,
It's very funny. Yung dad ko, he's the type of person na hindi siya magka-compliment pagkaharap mo siya.
Okay.
Ay, mga taong negate ka pag nasa harap mo siya. Pero it's just his way of parang encouraging you pala. So I grew up like that.
Okay.
Parang pag nega yung tao sa iyo, parang lalo ang ginaganahan. Anyway, si dad, music-wise, supportive naman siya sa amin. Pero hindi ko alam na ganito ka supportive. Papunta kaming Wish Bus kanina. Tawag siya. Hello. Anong oras yung concert nyo? Ha? Anong concert? Sa Wish Bus kami. Pupunta kasi kami ng tito mo. Wala kayong mapapanood doon. Wala kayong marinig. Ganun ba? Kala ko naman concert.
Nag-invite pala si dad.
Yeah. So, shout out to my dad. Wala lang. Ewan ko ba't ikaw naalala ko. Thank you, dad.
Wow. What's your dad's name?
Ed.
Ed
Perona, yeah. He's all the way in Pasig. So, yeah. Shout out sa mga tao sa Pasig. G-Boys, what's up?
Naiyak ka ba? Alright. So, that's it.
Alright.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
for
much
having us
for
here.
having us.
It's another awesome experience for me on the show.
Yeah,
And-
for us too.
Thank you.
Our first podcast.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Wow, I'm honored. Really honored. Really am. So, kapitbahay, I'm gonna do this again. And that's it.
Alright. Thank you,
Ayan,
guys.
magbabay na tayo.
Bye,
Teka,
guys.
magsama-samahin
Oo
natin.
nga eh. In one.
Yan.
Yeah. And signing out.
What's up? Powerful Komiksman Podcast.